Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to our channel. Hey Obodo Farm, how's everyone doing tonight? Achowe Saloto, good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome. I hope we are doing well. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, the 20th of August, 2025. Like joke. August is gradually edging to the end. We thank the Lord God Almighty for the gift of life. We thank Him for keeping us, sustaining us, and giving us good health and everything in between. The year is almost done. We are almost in the ember month, and my prayer for you and I is that the Lord has kept us till today will keep us to see the remaining months of the year. We will see 2026 in good health, in happiness, in joy, and every expectations that we have for 2025 that hasn't actualized yet. It's not too late. Is a God who answers prayers, the last minute God. Time is not something that God operates within. He's a God of all season, he's a God of all time. 1,000 years, the Bible says, is like 1 second in his sight. He's a God that can do anything at any time. So, and I pray that as we are still trusting God for all those our goals, our dreams for 2025, that the Lord will help us to actualize them, and his promises and covenants over us and our families will be actualized in Jesus' name. Welcome. Please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And yeah, let's just get into it. I see you, everybody. Uncle Patrick, it's really lovely to see you. Congratulations. I know you're an empty nester now. Just like me. We are empty nesters as well. Welcome to the Empty Nesters Club. Mine is about to set off. My last one is about to set off as well. So, Akpadeo, we're gonna meet. We're gonna meet in all those our all those things that we're about to start doing as empty nesters. The only problem I have is Atlas. My youngest is about to set off, but I still have Atlas to contend with. So that one I don't know what I'm going to do. Welcome everybody. Man of Prestige, I see you. Welcome, Ola. Sheda Daniel. I know you've been waiting to hear from me. Mabinu. I've just been lazy. I'm sorry. I'll come back to you soon. Cynthia is putting me on notice now, and I know that I have some assignment that I need to do. I'm not allowed to push it forward anymore. The Lord will help me. Thank you, everybody. So, 2 days ago, I think it was Monday, we were here talking about this matter of a 60th birthday that became something that was very, very sensational on social media. It was meant to be a celebration. Yeah. So this our Edo brother was supposed to be celebrating his birthday. I didn't know him before. I'm pretty sure a lot of you didn't never heard of Austin Usahan before that day. It was last weekend they had the party. Uzo, welcome. How are you, darling? I see you, Kukwa. Welcome, my Charlie. I hope you're well. So it became something that was very controversial. There was a lot of buhaha around it. And yeah, everybody on social media was talking about it. There was a field day on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook. Everybody has been having a field day talking about this matter. Okay? Mhm. Yeah, it was so sensational because of the activities of the so-called wives. So from the first video, in case you are new to this, I'm sure you are not new to it. Everybody, if you are active on any social media platform at all, would have seen the drama that unfolded in this uncle's 60th birthday over the weekend, where the wives were dancing, and I think the wife, let me not say the wives, the wife, his wife in pink was dancing with him. And another woman that looks like a kukute came out from nowhere and was trying to insert herself into the dance. Well, I gave you guys my opinion about that situation that day. You guys, if you followed me or you ever listened to me when we talk about the issue of polygamy, cheating, you know my stand. I feel as strongly about polygamy as much as I feel about domestic violence. I have the same level of distaste, I have the same level of condemnation, and I have the same level of zero tolerance towards those two. So when I did the live show, I did say here categorically as a disclaimer when I started that if you are a polygamy apologist, in case some people that don't know the meaning of that oyibo, it means if you support polygamy and you think polygamy is healthy, and in 2025 people should still be getting into polygamy, then don't watch. Because what I'm going to say will trigger you. Over the farm, if you were here that day, please, did I say that or did I not say that at the beginning? The video is still there. It's only on Monday we did that show. The reason why I did that disclaimer is because I know that some unfortunate people on this ambassador internet will still come. So they will definitely come and make it seem as if, oh, why you are. Did I say that? Thank you, Bumi. Whether you were here on the live stream or you played the video or the show later on playback, you would have heard me say that. And a lot of you that are Obodo fan or people that just watch passerby, you already know how I feel about these things. I said it here categorically over time that cheating is abuse. And when I say things like that, people come to me and they look at me with side eyes as in, why are you saying things like that? What is how can because we've been raised from a Nigerian culture to look at things from a very distorted view. Our window for which we see relationship and marriage is so shattered that some people don't know the difference between what is healthy and what is not. And I don't blame people. You are who you are. Whether you choose to, work on yourself to see the world as it is and to have a more healthier outlook towards marriage and relationship, that's your cup of tea. Okay? Because Yoruba say, "Tompa bi tó bá ń bí ẹ, ó máa ń wàá túra ẹ̀ bí." When you are born, you rebirth yourself. It's almost like being born again when you give your life to Christ. All things will become passed away. You become a new creature. Your outlook towards life will change. So, I mean, I've never meant word when it comes to cheating or comes to so-called polygamy. And that is why we supported May Yoli Doche with our full chest here. And everybody that has brought pain, any woman or man that brought pain to somebody that they chose to call their own, that they've married legally, and they choose to bring pain to them, all in the name of I'm African man, I can do polygamy. I have zero respect for them. And I will call them out and speak my mind concerning that situation. If you don't like it, that is your bloody cup of tea. I don't give a rat ass. I don't care. So, women like May, this is the kind of situation that you wanted her to swallow. Hmm? They wanted women like May to be there as the long-suffering wife that has been there, stood by her husband, had 4 children for him. And now that the children are growing, they are settling into businesses, they are building an empire, then Watermelon will come from nowhere, all in the name of second wife, and come and be dragging the spotlight with her like that woman that is wearing green, the so-called team green. And I find out that a lot of women that support this nonsense, they are women that are usually dating other people's husbands. You will be shocked that it's not only men that support polygamy. Women support polygamy as well, but they are ashamed, so they hide. Okay, they will hide. A lot of women support polygamy. That's why they go into it. Because the update I'm about to give you today will tell you that if a woman has been married, according to the news that we are seeing all over social media, allegedly about this so-called Miss Green or whatever, what do we call her, Team Green? If your own marriage failed or you've been treated badly in your marriage, should you not consider the sacrifices that another woman has made in her own home? Should you not consider the pain that it takes to build a home or a marriage for decades. So our gender, we are so selfish, so self-involved that when a man comes and they start telling you jazz about their wife, oh, she doesn't give me peace. Oh, she's not taking care of me. She doesn't have time for me anymore. She doesn't do, they will start crying all those crocodile tears. Being the savior mentality that we have. Mm. We will not say, ah, okay, she's not, it's me that will wipe your tears. Don't worry, Jare. I'm here for you. I will stand for you. Yeah. Meanwhile, that same woman that's saying this, knowing that the man is married, will not tolerate it if she was the first wife. If she was married and another woman came for her husband or tried to enter her marriage and scatter her home, she will fight until she will draw blood. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I feel very, very strongly about polygamy because I know firsthand what polygamy does. There is nothing good about polygamy. Nothing. When I mean nothing, I mean zero, nada. Not for the man himself, not for the wives, not for the children, or for their legacy. Polygamy ruins everything. And we sort of excuse our fathers and their generations and generations before because we say, oh, they didn't know any better. It was the culture. It was the religion. Oh, they needed more wives and more children because they were farmers. We excuse that behavior because we thought, okay, this is all they knew. But can anybody tell me in 2025 any reason why you can justify polygamy in today's society? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I supported May Edoche. I literally have a playlist on Yol Edoche. So if, in case somebody still does not understand, or you think, oh, it was because I don't like Yul Edochie, that's why I did not approve of his polygamy or I was not supporting him. No, I don't support any polygamist. I don't. So people like Asiwaju Funshaw, that Messi went and started doing the owner, hired the owner. You guys saw the way I went in. I didn't tell Mercy is my adult sister, so I don't do that bullshit about tribe. No, I don't do it. Somebody has been there. When this man was starting life, he had nothing. You guys know how it is to start a marriage at a young age. All of a sudden, you think you're better off. And when a man has crisis or he feels that, oh, I'm bored now, what's the next thing? Okay, let me experiment. Yet, these same men cannot stand it when their wives cheat on them. They will literally want to buy themselves. I saw a post on Dr. Shola's page 2 days ago. The man was livid. What was he crying about? He suspected that his wife was cheating. He suspected. He didn't have any evidence. So he now went to her phone, checked. He didn't see anything. He went back again and checked. The woman literally created, when women want to cheat, women are very, very good at hiding stuff, very creative. Anything a man can do, women will do it and will add data to it. The man said, oh, and I went into a group. She created a WhatsApp group with her lover. His story is still on Dr. Shola. I don't know if he's pulled it down now because the family member came and said Dr. Shola should take it down. The man now saw that this wife was cheating. She had pictures and nudes and videos and everything. She was even telling the man that, don't mind this man that I'm married to. He doesn't even know how to do it. He's very bad in bed. It's you I want. You know how to service me properly. You can knock. I can't wait to be with you. I will give you anything you want. The man had evidence. Went to the family. The minute he saw the evidence, he went and called family meeting. You know Yoruba man now. Family. We call family meeting. Hey, your daughter is cheating. And they said, no, they don't do it in our family. Oh, never. He said he wants DNA. He wants DNA. He wants to have DNA on his children. And then he now started sending them the videos and the pictures that he had obtained illegally from his wife's phone. I'm not supporting what she did, though. I will never support cheating because cheating is domestic abuse. It is. It's emotional abuse. It's psychological abuse. If you've ever caught someone you love, even ordinary boyfriend, not to talk of husband or wife, ordinary girlfriend or boyfriend, you ever caught them stepping out on you, you know how you felt. You know how hurt you were. You know how long it breaks your trust. It shatters you from head to toe. It makes you lose confidence in yourself, and you start to question everything. But this man was not having it. He said, "This is the end of the marriage." They are begging him. But sweep. Let's reverse that story. If it was a woman that caught her husband cheating in this same culture, do you know what they would do? You will see the comment section, even on social media. Dr. Shola's page, they will say, what did you do? Is it that you are not dressing properly? Maybe you are not looking sexy enough. Or you let yourself go. You are not respecting him. That's why. You are not giving him peace. It's because you're not giving him peace. That's why. They start justifying it. But this one, now that the man has caught the wife, you can tell from his tone, if I blocked all the in-laws, there's no room for even reconciliation or discussion. It's a fini. He's done. All he wants to do is to do a DNA to know whether the children are his. Put a Nigerian woman in that same situation that is going through this. Pastors will advise that woman to go and be praying. Enter war room, fast and pray. Oh, you can pray him to change the damage that they've done to women. And that is why it's so painful to me when I see women who, because of their desperation and because they feel like, oh, Kokomi, I ain't sure. What is the big deal? After all, I'm not the first person. I will never be the last person, because they are enjoying it now. And they damn all consequences going after other people's husbands with their full chest. Ladies and gentlemen, you know me on this platform. I never ever blame the women. I always say that the accountability regarding cheating falls on the man. You know why? Because he's the one that is married. The woman does not owe that other woman allegiance. He doesn't owe her faithfulness. But you, as a man, you are the one that took the vows. You are the one that say, I am going to honor you. I will love you till sickness. When they start saying those words, it's like the words mean nothing. 30 years of marriage, or 32, according to the report we heard. And then you see your husband with another woman doing all this love in Tokyo. How would you feel? You know, women who support polygamy are narcissistic women. They have no feeling for the pain that they cause on other women. That's why you can just start to be doing what this woman was doing on that video. They said the marriage was 10 days old, but she's been in his life for over 4 years, according to all the reports that we are hearing all over social media, allegedly. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I supported May Edochie with my full chest, supported Asiwaju with my full chest. In fact, Asiwaju and I have a close relationship. I was supposed to go to her 50th birthday last year, but I'd already been to America and back. I didn't know on time. I would have gone. And I went after Mercy Aigbe. Is she enjoying the marriage today now? Is she not tired of doing Ayadiona? It's always sweet at the beginning. You don't know the pain. You don't know the sacrifices that these women go through to build their home. You think, oh, because you are the handbag now, it's all going to be sweet forever. Where is she now? Is she still doing the owner? Have you seen her doing the owner again? The owner has faded. She even went as far as changing her religion. I mean, her name should be Mercy Desperado Aigbe. I've never seen that level of desperation in my entire life. Moving from Christianity. This is somebody that used to say, Jesus, 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 Jesus. You can become a Muslim overnight without thinking about your soul, your salvation, because of man. My gender, I fear una. I dey fear una. Went to Hajj, was doing fasting over what? Ọkùnrin, go stain your white. Welcome, oh. Please give us a thumbs up. Ola is telling you in the comment section to please leave your thoughts in the comment section. So, the point I'm making here is that I've never hidden my thoughts or my opinion and feeling regarding cheating and polygamy. Some people don't like it. They think I'm too hard on the polygamists. These are the polygamy apologists that I'm referring to. Mhm. So, updates about this current situation that we're talking about. And another thing I wanted to say before I get to the update is this thing about women. Why women hate other women. Obìnrin lọ̀tá obìnrin. Why? If you think about it critically, why do you think that women cannot stand other women? And I've always tried to preach sisterhood on this platform. Let's come together. We can. We can, as women, all the things that society, culturally, they placed for us to fight one another, to see it, instead of us to see one another as sisters, we see each other as rivals. Because we were raised to be competing for everything, competing for a man's attention. We are competing. The dance that Tim Green was dancing that day, is that not competitive dance? She will enter here. She will live there. She will enter there. For somebody, for a woman that is standing and dancing with her husband, you are there. Toba Babi, you go come here, you go enter here, you go just to get in between. Oh, you didn't see all the other videos when she now all of them now came together. She now had the team Pink and the Mumu man, and they all had themselves, and she was dancing as if there's love there. And people on the comment section were like, they made up at last. They made up like at last. If you actually think that that video suggests that they've made up, then you don't know anything. Where they were dancing, that's making up, Abby. And so since that time, we've been seeing different narrative about this situation. He was her first love. They were together. Oh, they dated before. It was the pink lady that stole her. Can you steal a man? What is he? Is he Atlas? That you're going for Atlas, you try to steal Atlas, he will bite you. You cannot steal Atlas, much less Odindi or Kuni, a human being with his full mental capacity and sense. How are you going to steal him? Different narrative that we've seen. Some people even said that, oh, that when the Ibidun was dating Austin, that the pink lady was now, the mother was now doing juju. They now use juju to snatch him. And that is why she got broken-hearted and went to marry her father's friend. All sorts of narrative. I'm not there. It's them say. At the end of the day, allegedly. That all that does not matter what happened, because what I want to focus on tonight is the issue of exes. Because incidentally, oh, Adana, you are here. You are the one that sent me that video. You sent me that video where Ife was talking about exes. I'm going to play it in a little while. How can you trust an ex around your spouse? Because no setting boundaries where some people feel like, oh, it doesn't matter. She be ex, he's my ex. He's my ex. He's my ex. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. Old firewood. Wait till they talk. They say that then they cash pass. Old firewood, now they cash pass, in case you don't know. Once upon a time, I used to think that there's nothing unhealthy about talking to an ex. But I've come to understand now that no, emotions. Soup when you don't eat before, it's very easy for you to fall into that if you don't have healthy boundaries around you. It's easy for you to start flirting before you know you start talking. Oh, how was your day? Are you happy? Oh, before you know, you start pouring your burden on the so-called S. That's how it starts. Especially if you're not happy in your marriage, you now start checking on each other. How are you? And you know, stolen waters are always sweet. That's what the Bible says. Before you know, you start sharing each other's burdens. You start having emotional affair. We talked about how somebody went to carry their Oyibo man the other day. Went and carried his work wife. Husband, man and woman that are married to different people. They were casted the other day. How do you think it started? Spending time together, sharing burdens. Oh, how was your day? Have you eaten? Oh, okay. You start calling and sharing things that you're supposed to not to share. Before you know, those emotions they will awake again. And you start having feelings. You think you can control your heart. You can control the way you feel. No, it's not so easy. Especially with women, emotions can easily set in. When somebody treats you well, and let me tell you something, it's easy for you to have emotion and feelings for somebody that you don't live with. It's somebody that you are living with every day that you see that, like I describe it, their humanity and their flaws. Because they will be annoying you with the things that they will do. We talked about how men can be annoying the other day, and the things that they will do that will vex you as a woman. But when they are far off, it will not seem like the sun and moon shines on their head. Otherwise, why would you carry somebody's husband? You go and be taking picture and be doing photo shoots. If it's you, would you agree? Would you allow it? How will you feel? Okay, this Uncle Austin now wakes up tomorrow and decides to take a third wife. This is a bidun. You will see what she will do. I've seen it happen before. Where a man married one wife, married the second one, and the second one was doing gra 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 gra. By the time he took the third one, the second one pack a load. Say lie, she cannot take it. She left. She said she's not doing because she couldn't stand the third one. But she's forgotten that there was number one there before she became number two. Only low self-esteem women who have no regard for themselves will allow themselves to be numbered. If you have dignity for yourself as a human being, nobody was going to put a number on you and be calling you wife number one, wife number two, wife number number. It shall not be well with that number. My goodness. Wife, she left. She said she cannot stand it. Meanwhile, the senior wife was still there. So, the update now is that people started sharing stories after the birthday. And now they are saying that allegedly that the Uncle Austin doesn't have money, that he went through a rough patch. This is Nigeria. Business people go through rough patches. Even Otodola talked about how he lost over 100, how many million one day. I can't remember the figure, but it was a gigantic figure he lost in business. When you're doing business, anything can happen. So apparently, according to the storytellers on social media, they are saying that he was going through a rough patch and he reconnected with his ex, which is this Tim Green. And she was divorced and trying to get her property in Nigeria. The person narrating the story, somebody shared it with me. Oh, Chineke na God. The person that shared the story with me, I don't know whether they were trying to share the story with me to tell me, see, that she's Austin's savior because Austin was broke, or they are trying to tell. I don't even know her motive for sharing. It's a woman that shared it, but I listened to it, and when the woman was narrating the story, she was lying on her bed. How many of you saw that story? That I don't even want to share it because if I share it, I will say something very that I will regret. So that woman that was narrating the story, because the way the woman was narrating the story, you can tell that she's in favor of Tim Green. She was supporting Ibidun. That this is what she was saying. They dated before. It didn't work. Austin now left her. And she now went and found her way to London. But you know how it is in London now. She didn't have papers. In the UK, you know how it is. It's not like she came with student visa. It's not like she came with COS. And she just came and she was trying to settle in. It was difficult for her. So that's when she now married her father's friend to do paper. And then that marriage didn't work. It didn't work now, so she now left. And later she found another man she married. She now had two children. When she now had the two children, the marriage still didn't work for her. What can she do? She faced her job. I'm just literally summarizing what that woman said in Yoruba. She now faced her job. She was very hardworking. She was a very hardworking lady. She was doing jobs, different things she was doing to make money. And then she bought her first house. You know now, 10% deposit. She bought her first house. And when she bought her first house, she was working. She now bought another one, buy to let. So she now has two houses. And her second marriage still didn't work. She faced her children and was living her life until she got reconnected with her old love, which is Austin in Nigeria. When they now came back together again, it was business that brought them together. And she was trying to buy a property in Nigeria or build. She wanted to buy a land in Lagos to build. And that's how they reconnected. And then they rekindled their love. Never mind that 30 years had passed, oh. Never mind that, so much water has passed under the bridge, oh, but they rekindled because she is now divorced, twice divorced. Austin, that is still married, did not send that he's still married. He probably would have told her he's unhappy in his marriage. She's the one that is coming to wipe his tears. And business was not good for him. Business was very, very poor at that time. He didn't have money anymore. He was struggling. And guess what that woman said? That silly bugger woman said something. She said that the wife was not supporting him financially. She didn't have money. That the Bidun was the one that had the money, so she brought the money. That if it's you, won't you go to somebody that will help you financially? In my mind, I was like, I thought they say it's in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer. So if your wife does not have the capacity to support you, not like she had, and she refuses, some people can be very, very self-involved and selfish. They will see their husband struggling and they don't care. But if she doesn't have the capacity to be able to support you, put a significant amount of money to boost your business, so you have to go outside to go and look for your ex-girlfriend, your old girlfriend, to put money into you. Because the woman said that when they met and Austin was now struggling, Ibudu was now trying to relocate to Nigeria. So she sold one of her houses for £300,000. I kid you not. It may seem like I'm dramatic, but I tell you, this is how she was telling the story in Yoruba. That she now calculated it. Do you know how much £300,000 is in Naira? Do you know how much it is? It's a lot of money. They are trying to justify it, though. People that do evil, and they justify that evil to make themselves sleep at night. That is how they are able to sleep at night, because their conscience will judge them. So they have to always make up excuses. So she now brought the £300,000. She brought it to Nigeria. That's how they started, oh. She now gave it to Austin, oh. Whether she gave Austin all of them, oh, or she gave him some sha. She built a house. They now started a business together. They opened a business together. That was how they rekindled their love. In my mind, when the woman was narrating that story, I said, did she buy the love? She used the £300,000 to buy the love, to buy Austin. Is Austin for sale? 60-year-old man is for sale for the highest bidder. Is he a stud? You know how you will see a guy that all these gym boys in Lagos that are very buffed, six-pack, everything. As far as I can see, that uncle is nothing like that. He's not young. He looks older than his age. So what are they buying? What exactly is the Bidun buying? I don't understand. She said, the woman now said, that is why the man now felt like, Austin now felt like, oh, a woman that can support me like that. That's why they like, they now started. So in my mind again, I'm thinking, is this what do they call it? Trade by barter? Tayo, did you see that video? Please be my witness here. So that all the Obodo fam that didn't watch that video, especially the non-Yoruba speaking ones, they would think I'm making it up. But I kid you not, that video is there. But I don't want to play it because the woman that was narrating it really pissed me off. See, in Nigeria, I often tell you people that marriage is status. And women that are married always shade women that, not all women that are married, but married women always use it as pride to talk down on married women. Do you know why? Because it's status. But then again, some unmarried women deserve exactly what they get because of how they justify nonsense. This woman I was talking now, you will just know that there's no way she's married. If she was married and her husband is listening, she will not be justifying why somebody will come and give her husband money and she will take the woman as a second wife. Because the husband will be motivated and say, is that all it takes? Okay, oh, let me go out there and find somebody that will give me money now. The way she was narrating the story, you will just know it's one of those women that will not give they will not give, they will not even care. They're dating married men. Date married men. They will cook for married men, give them the married men their salaries and everything. The married men will come to their house, sleep with them, do everything with them. Shameless women. Zero accountability, zero self-respect. That's what they are. So she now said that that's why he had to marry her. He now had to marry her so that she can play a role in the on his 60th birthday. But the marriage was very, very private. If you see the way she was glorifying 300,000 pounds, you would think that this money is for life. You know, and when I talk about poverty mentality, you guys sometimes I don't know, some people don't get it. Some people are so poor that the only thing they have is money. Even when they remove them from the village, you remove them and bring them to where there is pounds, the highest currency value currency in the world. And yet there's one in whether I don't know. There's one country they say their currency is higher than pounds, but I can't remember. They still think in that poverty mentality because it's the way she was justifying the 300. She said, if you see it, she said it's almost 1 billion. Do you know what 300,000 pounds is in naira? 300,000 is a lot of money. It's pounds, oh, it's pounds, oh. Hey, she now brought the money. Chineke. And the woman also added that that party, that Ibidu contributed a lot financially. That's why you can see that she had a lot of guests. That's why she was so happy. She was all over the place celebrating her husband because of her financial contribution. That she was shading, what's the other woman's name? The first wife. She was shading the first wife that why couldn't she have money to support her husband as well? And I looked at this woman that is talking. And she looks like one of those people that stay in this apartment that they share into 100 rooms, and everybody will stay in their corner. That's how she looked. Very tacky human being talking like this. So this is the justification. So the question is that, did he marry her because of the money, the 300,000 pounds? Is that why? Is that what it takes? Okay, what if the 300 finishes now? Because Nigeria, again, anything can happen. We know people that have gone with more than that. If money is what it takes for you, who everybody said, oh, you're a very principled man. He was not a cheating husband. He was very faithful. He was a churchman. According to the first wife, he was a God-fearing man. If all it took was money, then what happens when the money is finished? It's gone. What if they lose the money? What if the businesses don't work? I'm not praying bad for them, but anything can happen. If you place your value on one thing and that thing fails, if this is your motivation, it's just like girls that go to marry men for money. You're going to marry a man because he's rich. If anything happens, maybe he has a bad business deal where he loses all his money, what are you going to do? You will leave him because the motivation for marrying him was money. So that's the question I'm asking. Was it because of money? Or what made the love to rekindle to the point that the man that was described as a God-fearing, oh, he was checking, the wife used to check his phone. They were faithful to one another. All of a sudden, he decided to take a second wife. Because a lot of people were saying, it's not clear eye, it's juju, it's juju, she must have tied him. There's no narrative we've not heard about this matter. Most importantly, I wanted us to talk about this ex's situation. Adana, where are you? Let me look for your video. Let me play it very quickly. Guys, please give us a thumbs up. The link is in the comment section if you want to join in and contribute. How can you trust your ex? Can you trust your can you trust your spouse with your ex? I really want to know. Because that's the conversation I want us to have today about all these exes. Exes. People that feel very, very confident around their exes that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hmm? Oh, okay. It's not even the video. This one was the if I saying okay, they did play the video here on the Insta blog. Oh, where she said she attended her husband's ex's wedding, and that is when you are confident, it's not a big deal. Being friends with your ex is not a big deal. And if first said that she wants to accompany her husband to the ex's wedding. How do you guys feel about that? Would you go to your husband's or wife's ex's event? Will you feel comfortable around? Because it's all these exes, mm, it's all these exes matter that brought about second wife now. They say wetin person no go chop, no smell am. Now from smell, now in the start. When you smell am, now that time you come know say it smell good though. Make a taste small. You can't taste small before you know you go carry the whole plate for grand. Shayo said, I attended an engagement on Saturday. The bride price was £3,000. You won't believe people started converting it to naira, saying they sold their daughter. Mhm. No, they never have any mindset shift, my dear. Lights UKP said, to think that Tim Green left Nigeria and lived in the UK and still don't get enough mindset shift. She still has the mentality that being a second wife or side chick is okay. Yeah. My opposite said it's dangerous. Dangerous games. Eh? You see, said since the fact that you got married, she's been spewing nonsense on social media. Would you be friends? Should we encourage friendship with exes, both men and women? Yeah, Olusha said I can never be friends with my ex. Yeah. How do you think that's gonna play out? You now be friends with your ex. How comfortable are you gonna be as a man if your wife is talking, chatting, having conversation with your ex-boyfriend? Is that something that you can abide? Is that something that you'll be comfortable with? Or should we have some serious boundaries whereby we say categorically they are ex for a reason? There's a reason why this person is ex. Please stay in your past. Ex should be in the past. They shouldn't be in the present and definitely shouldn't be in the future. What do you guys think about this? I really want to hear people's thoughts. Am I just being melodramatic? Hmm? Let me know in the comment section. Jump in if you want to contribute. My link is in the comment section. Thank you so much, everybody. The lady Diva said, I feel disgust towards men like that. After two failed marriages, you jump into another woman's zone. There are many Judies out there. Of course. Natu said, hello, darling. How are you? Auntie B, an ex reached out to me on LinkedIn and started talking about my foundation and asked if he can call me. He called, next thing he started talking about old times. I ended the call and blocked him. Thank you very much, Natsu, for setting healthy boundaries. That's how it starts. Before you know, they start reminding you of the past. And let me tell you something. If that past was so good, it was so glorious, why are you not together? Why did you not marry the person if it was so good? Yeah, time has a way of dulling our senses about something. So a relationship that ended in a way where you were treated very badly, you were disrespected, for instance, because time has passed, you've moved on, you've healed, you're in a good place now. One ex will now come and show up from one corner, and then you start reminiscing. Oh, you start talking about, remember that year when we're sitting under the mango tree and you now plucked two mango and then we now shed one. Ah, we now ran in the rain. We now sang songs. Oh, and we now went to church together. You start thinking like it was good. No, it wasn't. It was not. It wasn't. It's time that has dulled your senses or made you think like it was good. No, the grass is always greener when you are far. When you move closer, you will see that the grass is rotting to the core. They belong to the past for a reason. Shaya said, no point tempting fate and pushing boundaries. No point being friends with your ex. Yeah. Why are you friends with your ex? Why? If you're a man, would you be comfortable with your wife talking to her ex boyfriend, and the man will be calling her in your house? How would you feel? She will now talk and talk and talk and say, oh, say hello to my husband. Will now pass the phone. And I say, who is that? She say, ah, it's me, Odele. We used to know each other when we were in university. She was my university crush, or she's more. The man I go turn red. Go say, Nigerian man. Hmm. Lie, koto. Never. I trust my brothers. They don't play like that. Black Diamond say, I don't talk to my exes after breakup. I block, but can't control my partner's relationship with his exes. He's an adult. When you start to bring disrespect to your relationship, how would you feel about that? Definitely you cannot control another person, but if your ex or if your partner is talking to an ex whereby it becomes disrespectful and they begin to talk, how will you feel? Black Diamond. Drill, and this what I said, ex belong to the past. Forward ever, backward never. Amen. I like that prayer. Ebony Sweetness said, X should be kept at a distance. You can be cordial if you cross path, but no regular contact. That should be a no, no, no. Mhm. Okay, somebody has a story to tell here. Blowy action. He said, Mama B, I did not talk to my ex. He wanted to call me. Yeah, he wanted to call you. But I told him that I will not entertain any calls. I'm married now. 3 years, so okay. You didn't want to tempt fate for him to start talking about the mango tree. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. You didn't want any reminder about young love. The young love that didn't work out. The young love. For me, I think exes don't need to be enemies. But it shouldn't get to the point whereby you now become regular contact where you are talking, you are chatting, you're spending quality time. It's disrespectful to your current partner if you give your attention to your ex to that level. It's very, very disrespectful. If you respect your spouse, you shouldn't be spending time with your ex for no reason. And I'm not talking about physical time. Hmm? I'm talking about mentally, emotional. Affairs start from emotions. It's not physically. A lot of people are in emotional affairs whereby you say, "Oh, we are just talking. We are just talking." Before you know, you start doing phone sex. Before you know, the day you will meet, you will arrange and knock each other properly before your eye go clear. Then you will become like that woman I told you the story at the beginning. Don't start something that you don't know where it's going to lead you to. Eh? Fashion Love B said, the mango tree, Auntie B, you make me laugh. Yes, now. It's always mango tree now. That's how it starts. You're under the mango tree. You start reminiscing about things that happened when you were you didn't even know your right from your left. It undermines your current partner when you start reminiscing with your ex and start talking to them. It's not the best. Okay, Brad Patrick, Ekrolesa, we've missed you so much. Please unmute yourself, star.
It's good to hear your voice, Auntie B.
Uncle Patrick, I've been missing you, go.
I know. It's one
Welcome,
of the.
sir.
I miss you too. I miss everybody. Obodo
Welcome,
Farm,
sir.
how you guys doing?
We are fine.
It's good to hear your voice. Auntie B, let me be vulnerable.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
I had an ex that when my kids were in high school, she has not even given birth. So, incidentally, we met in America again from Nigeria through Facebook. And I was very naive. I must be sincere. I didn't have anything in mind. So when I had my last baby, I just
Mhm.
stood that she called my house direct. And I didn't even, it was the land phone there. My wife picked the phone. So when I came, my wife, I changed. I said, what happened? So, I said, the lady I talked to you about, I said, no. So I was like, what's going on? And I'll call one sister in Nigeria, very responsible. He said, Brother Patrick, stop it.
They set you straight.
He said, don't allow her. No, I know the lady because she needs it. She knows the lady. He said, please don't. No, very dangerous.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I picked race to say no. And I didn't have any,
Yeah,
and me,
you
I
might
was
not have any
even,
ulterior motives,
yes, I
but
was
you don't
even
know what the
naive.
other person is thinking towards you, sir.
Oh, they listen. I had one again, an international student when I was in Nigeria. We now met here. This lady wasn't even married. And can you believe she was inviting me for a cruise? That she would pay
Lobaton.
everything. She's an RN. I said, cruise? Who I go
Lobaton.
tell?
Cruise. How tempting is that, Uncle Patrick? Where are you
I'm
going to tell your wife you are going? You start lying to your wife.
I'm serious. She was. Maybe my wife listened. I never told my wife she listened to this video. You could say, I caught you. I said, well,
It didn't happen. Did you go?
how will I go? Where I want
Of
go?
course not. You're a man of God.
I said, I no
But
connection
you
again.
see, this is what we are talking about, Uncle Patrick. You see how tempting that offer is? All expense paid cruise. Just come and enjoy. How many men can say no to an offer like that? Especially if you have a little disagreement with your wife at home.
She's a nurse. She was earning big money. Uncle Auntie B. She told me everything that's happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Her mother just died due to one problem or the other. She was in England before she moved down here. She told me everything that, Patrick, you are the first person. You dey pull my legs. I'm the first person to hear about this. She went through some medical issue, no children. She told me everything. She has never told anybody. I listen. Auntie B, but when the issue of cruise came in, so
Mm-hmm.
we go cruise, we go day room, not go do anything. No.
But you know, be firewood, it's not possible. No matter how old, if you like, carry Bible for hand. When she remove her clothes, you go throw away Bible for one guy. Say, hey, Lord, you forgive me later.
Yeah, even for me to even say, okay, let's go. That means that green light be that.
Now green light, oh. A green light, oh. And you know how the devil works, that kind of thing. If God it doesn't give you the resilience and discipline to say no, when you now show up, Uncle Patrick, for that kind of a thing, that's when a woman like that's maybe she still has feelings for you, she will now get pregnant. What
This
would you tell
lady,
your wife?
this lady, foreign student, when I met her in Nigeria, we started. You know what she told me? She said, Patrick, I like you, but one thing you do for me, don't talk to my friends. If you talk to my friend, that's it. She was so blunt. That friend, I would just greet them. You know that from the same country, five students. But our friend said, never, please, I don't trust my friend. So she's so possessive. Auntie
Right.
B.
You see, she's possessive. Now she knows you are married and she wants to invite you to a
And she
cruise.
stays alone.
Jezebel.
She stays alone in Maryland. Let me
Mm.
mention the state. She stays alone.
And she knows that you are married and she's
Why
inviting you
not?
to a cruise.
She knows now. For her to
Mhm.
even have, as a no, this girl thinks I know. I can't do that.
Hmm.
Wow, take discipline. Don't just do it.
Yeah.
If you are not disciplined, don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have to exposing yourself has consequences to things like that. Yeah. And even for it's not only men alone, women as well. A friend of mine was telling me immediately this matter happened. My friend called me from the US and she was like, Brie, let me tell you something. One of my ex that I dated when we were in Ife, she was telling me, do you know that he reached out to me the other day, was like, hey, how are you? Are you happy in your marriage? I was like, please do this. Are you a marriage counselor? Why are you asking me whether I'm happy in my marriage or not? Is it you and will tell even if I'm not happy? Please, I'm not having that conversation with you. Oh no, Mabinu. I just want to find out how your life is. My life is good. Odabo. That's how it starts.
Apart from eggs, Auntie B, as a man, let me just use myself. I have 99.9% to cheat. I must tell you, Auntie B, but if you look at it, am I going backward in life or
Hmm.
am I moving forward? It's going to take a lot away from me, Auntie B. I'm serious. I'm
Hmm.
not saying I'm a saint, but
Yeah, of course, of
it's
course.
going to take a
Nobody's the
lot.
same. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and if you cheat on a woman, that means that woman you cheated on will be cheated on as well. If
Hmm.
you can cheat on your wife on a woman, so that woman that owns you is a lie. You are still going to cheat on that same woman that you cheated.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So
Hmm.
it's a decision one has to make. Anywhere you go to, just hold yourself. I don't know. Maybe I'm a sinner, but in that aspect, maybe that's why God is okay. Let me just have mercy on this guy. I must
Hmm.
tell you, Auntie B, I have 99.9%.
Hmm.
But
God is good.
yes.
Hmm. It's also not making yourself available so that you don't fall. You know what? The mistake some people make is that they think, "Oh, I have the Holy Spirit. I read the Bible. I'm a child of God. I can never fall. Anybody can fall." You need to be careful so that you don't expose yourself because all these things can be very enticing. And thank you very much, Uncle Patrick, for being vulnerable with us and telling us how, temptations that you faced. Because anybody that will come out here and say, I've never been tempted, Lori Iro, we've all been tempted.
I have, oh, Auntie B, I have.
It's true. We've all, both men and women, we've all been tempted. Sometimes we women too, we see our exes, they are doing very well now. They are that scrumpy looking boy that you dated in uni. Come and see him now. He's made money. He's so handsome now. That handsomeness that you didn't see that time. Come and look at him now. Everything is sweet. And if they find you, and it's always this social media they will use and find you. If you are not careful, you open that window. You have to be careful.
Yes, when
Mm.
you go and you walk in the corporate world, you meet ladies, you mingle together. They want to ask you, are you married?
Yeah,
Yeah, especially if you are not wearing a marriage wedding
a
band.
ring. Yeah,
They will
yeah.
ask you. Yes.
For this is the way I look at it, Uncle Patrick. If you have a lot to lose, you gotta be careful. Look at that Andy that we talked about, that Igbo man. Did you see how one incident turned his life upside down? He was a CEO of a major
Yeah, yeah,
company
that guy.
because of indiscretion. One incident,
Hmm.
his life just like this, up and down, upside down.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's what we are talking about. That thing could truncate your destiny for life.
yeah.
You don't want
We
to
have
deal
to
with
be
some
careful.
people. So is
Mm,
it at this level, Auntie B,
yeah.
that you will be hiding your phone?
Yes.
You will be sleeping with your
Mm,
phone under this thing, giving your BP is going up. Your wife
mm.
calls you or your husband calls you. You can't tell the person where you are. No, you are
That's
not.
why Uncle Beno said Ondo is far. When Uncle Beno is always saying Ondo is far, this is what he means. So Ondo is far. Thank you so much, Uncle Patrick. Really
All right.
enjoyed
God
talking to
bless
you,
you.
sir.
Good to
God
have you.
bless you, sir. We appreciate you as usual.
Yes, God
Thank
bless.
you, sir. Brother Francis, the Crowley, welcome, sir. How are you? I
Hello.
can see you. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Welcome. We are fine, sir.
How are you,
I'm
Obodoyinbo?
good. I'm
I
good,
always
sir.
call you Obodoyinbo.
That's
that's
okay.
that's the whole name I know. Any other
That's
thing?
okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh boy, 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 boy. First of all, it take the spirit of the Lord not to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
It takes the Holy Spirit not to cheat because temptation is going to come.
Hmm.
Just as it comes with women, it comes with men.
Hmm.
And then going back, and if you are really in the Lord and you have the Holy Spirit, even if you want to mess around, the Holy Spirit will caution you. I know everybody has their level, but for me, the Holy Spirit will caution me
Hmm.
and will just tell me what do you think you are doing? You
Hmm.
will see bosses at work who will going to offer to take you out. I'm talking from my own experience. And then being human with flesh, you'll be like, oh, you know what? It's not big deal. Let me just have fun, just a little bit fun. And then the Holy Spirit will usher me and I will be like, so I work with public. Sometimes I get phone number from women. It's natural. Then
Mm-hmm.
it's left for you to pause and just like the other gentleman says, if you have a lot to lose in that marriage, you would think twice.
Hmm.
Because if you have a good marriage and you have a good wife, and if you start doing, at the end of the day, what's going to come out of it? You will have
Exactly.
sex with another woman. So
Mm-hmm.
what? And then you're going to ruin your kids.
Hmm.
You raising kids up and everything. So it's going to really, at the end of the day, you're going to regret it because it's going to mess you up.
Hmm.
It's not like the other gentleman said, then what do you want to do? You want to be hiding your phone? You want every phone that rings, you want to be quickly going for your phone. So for how long? So at certain age, when you get to that age, you have to be like, it doesn't even matter the age. It's better not to do it because at the end of the day, you may end up losing a lot,
Hmm.
especially in the Western world. They will
Hmm.
throw the book at you, and those. But going back to what you were asking, is it good to be with the ex? I will advise it's not a good idea
Yes, sir.
at all. It's very dangerous. And I'm
Hmm.
talking from my own experience. No
Yes, sir.
matter how holy I am, I'm not boasting. I can say I'm holy and I'm very close to the Lord. I'm not holy, but I'm close to the Lord. But no matter how strong you think you are, that you will resist that temptation. hmm, Look at David in the Bible. He's close to the heart of the Lord, and he still see Bathsheba, and he still commit adultery. So no
Hmm.
matter how you think that you are, I got Holy Spirit, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, no. But when it comes to it, especially your ex, you can. I'm not talking about not talking on the phone like just friend. Hey, how are you? Maybe once in 6 months. That's not what we are talking. We are not saying you should be enemy with your ex, but there have to be a boundary and have to be a limit.
Hmm.
Maybe once in a year or once in 6 months. How are you doing? How are you doing? And if you are happy in your marriage and she's happy in her marriage, the chances that both nothing will happen with both of you because both of you have good marriage.
Yeah.
But if she's struggling in her marriage
Or she's
and
not
you are,
married. It's
or she's
usually the
not,
ones that are not married.
she's not married, don't even, that one is even no, no.
Hmm.
That one is even no, no. Because at the end of the day, there's chances she wants to come back.
Yeah.
And just like you are saying, based on you know, the past, both of you, if you have like a good, like when you are dating, it was fun, it was everything, she will keep reminding you back to your past.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing the scripture warns us about, your past. And that's just the devil playing with your mind. They
Yeah.
will start talking about, oh, the love you made together. Remember when we go under the mango tree, like you said?
Yes, sir.
It's going to reject back to those
It
times.
will be
It,
sweeting you. You will now
it will
start
be switching you. You will
recalculating
start
everything.
laughing.
Mm.
Exactly. Before you know, you're spending an hour with her on the phone. It has
Yeah.
happened to me. I'm not saying that I'm something. Before you knew it, you are spending half an hour with her.
Hmm.
And I know of somebody that I won't, because this is a public, I won't like to mention this something. It's in Europe. My ex in Nigeria, I left Nigeria a long time ago, and she went to Europe, and she's there. But later, when we say hi, hi, how are you? You see one thing: most women will always, especially if they have problem with their marriage, they will be the
Mhm.
first person to tell you, "Oh, my marriage." Men kind of, a little bit pull back, but women are really easy to open to you, especially if it's your ex.
Yeah.
They
Women
will
are
open
very
up to you.
expressive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you start
Mhm.
having sympathy for them. It's
Yeah.
natural.
That's where it starts. That's
That's
why they
where
used
it
to hook
starts.
pastors. That is what they used to hold pastors, Uncle Francis. They will go for counseling before you know. They start talking about their husband did the husband did it,
Husband.
before you
And then
know.
you start to counseling her. Then you start to tell her, oh, I'm sorry, it's like
From
that for
counseling.
people. Before you know it, you are having sympathy for her. All in the
Mm.
name of, you may not have that intention at the beginning, but as time goes on, we are all human. You will start having sympathy for her. So this lady now, I advised her, okay, maybe you should leave Europe. She said no, maybe you should come and work in US or something like that. Before I know, eventually she went to London to come and work in London.
Mhm.
And then she was there for a year. Then she came to US for a visit. But later he said, how come she was in London for almost 2 years? I didn't come and
You
visit
didn't
her.
come and visit.
How come she's in US for something I didn't come and visit her? And I'm like, where am I going to tell my wife I'm going?
You start
I
lying.
I
That's where
put
the
the
lie
phone
starts,
down.
Uncle
I'm like,
Francis.
where the hell am I going to tell my wife and my kids I'm going? My kids have
Mhm.
my phone number. Even if I go to the store here, my kids are asking me, Dad, where are you? Dad, where is this? One time I
Hmm.
took my daughter's car, she said, oh, I know where you are. They are tracking me. So if my kids is tracking me, my wife is, all of them, where am I going to tell my wife I'm going for
That's
1 week?
because you care about the feelings of your
Yeah.
family.
The family, my family, we are all intact. So I'm going to, it's not even my wife, my kids, and so I'm going to screw them up because of, I want to sleep
What?
with another
Because of
ex.
what?
What?
Because of 5 minutes
5 minutes
fun.
enjoyment, and then you will regret
Mm.
it. So it's, if you know your ex have issue, even whether she has issue or not, you should never be in the same room together
Hmm.
at, under any circumstances with your ex. If you think you are a strong man, it will happen.
Yeah.
Within few minutes, it will happen. I'm talking
Mhm.
from experience.
Oh
You will
yeah.
start doing things you are not supposed to do. You will
Women
start
have
saying
we,
things
we
you
have PhD in seduction. We know how to
women,
seduce.
that it's been like that
Mm.
since creation. God
Yes.
created for a woman for a purpose. Women are beautiful, and when you
Yeah.
look at that woman, that is the nature of God. And after
Mhm.
I have an encounter with an ex, and I was blaming myself, like not that I said anything sexual, but I went too far, and the
Yeah.
Lord was telling me, you know what you are doing.
Yeah.
You went there yourself. You went. I almost said, Lord, why didn't you say? The Lord said, I'm not going to stop you. I
No,
want you
God, it
to,
can't stop you. God
yeah,
is not going to
I
stop
want you to,
anybody.
I want you to learn from it.
Yeah.
I
That's
want you
why
to learn.
pastors have adultery. Some pastors,
Yeah, they
they
think they
cannot,
are
they can step
strong.
out.
They think
Yeah.
exactly. They think they are
Nobody's strong.
strong.
Mm.
Nobody's strong. The Lord said, I want you to learn from it. Never
Mm.
you be in the same room with something. So don't, oh, it's on your, God can be really sarcastic. The Lord will tell you, oh, you are on your own on this one. You are
Yeah.
on your own. You know what you are doing. You went
Yeah.
there. It's your free will.
Yeah. That's what I was
This,
going to say, Uncle Francis. The Lord
yeah,
gives us the free will
free
to
will.
choose what we want to do.
What you want
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
The Lord is like an heavenly father. He's not going to run around with you 24 hours. No. He wants to, he has taught you, you have the scripture, what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. So anybody who is thinking, oh, I'm holy, or woman who think I'm holy, something like this, I know I'm not. If you go and end up in the same room with your ex, before you know it, you will do what you are not supposed to do. That's just my take on it. So it's
Thank you
no,
so
no.
much.
It's no,
Hmm.
no. People
Thank
should
you.
not even try. Don't, because there will be, and it goes both ways. If it's a man too that is not, the woman will start have sympathy for the man.
Mm.
Okay, maybe we should meet. Okay, maybe this, maybe before you know it, you will do what, and you will regret it. Especially if you have a good
Absolutely.
marriage. If you have a good
Absolutely.
marriage, you will regret it because you will screw yourself up because of what? 10 minutes enjoyment, 20 minutes enjoyment. So that's just my take
Absolutely.
on it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Uncle
All
Francis.
right.
Thoroughly
Okay.
enjoyed talking to you, sir. Have a good
All
evening,
right.
sir.
Bye bye.
God bless you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. That's Uncle Francis calling from the US of A. I love it that our uncles are calling tonight. Men are calling. And I like it that, the uncles that are calling are being accountable, they are being vulnerable. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Uncle Patrick and Uncle Francis. The Lord will honor you, the Lord will bless you. Thank you very much for standing and being able to share that it's not always easy to resist temptation. It's always going to be there. Anybody that will say that I have never been tempted, they are liars. Big lie. So even when you are married, PK is always saying this, that even when you are married, people think that when you are married, that is the end of your temptation. Pay, you will never be tempted. You have erotic desire for somebody else anymore. Men have it, women will have it. Sometimes as a woman, you'll be going and you will just see a man. It's your spec, you'll be like, damn, look at this bobo. He's hot. But you quickly repackage yourself and say, let me face front. Temptation will always be there.
And to be, I wonder why no women are calling in. Why are the women not calling in today?
No, we are leaving you guys.
No, they need
We
to
are
call
leaving you
in.
guys to
They need
explain.
they need to call in. They need to come and be explaining right now. They are the biggest culprit when it comes to this axis of a matter.
Oh my God. Are you sure that is the women that is the bigger culprits?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very sure. Yeah.
Women tend to have more emotional affairs than men.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, women tend to have emotional. Sometimes they may not follow. Sometimes they do follow up to become physical. But women tend to have, especially when a woman is not happy, because we are very expressive. Women, when somebody is talking to you, that's how
Mm-hmm.
all these people will get into emotional affairs.
Yeah.
Just listening. That's something that a woman, if you have a partner that you can't talk to, maybe because of issues, and you cannot communicate, and you now find one brother somewhere that is listening, before you know, you start developing feelings for them.
Yep.
Emotions are your
If you're
mates. You
if
always
you're
say
if
that
you're
a lot.
social enough, there's something they call the emotional orbital. There's always somebody looming around, especially in this social media age. Sherry, what's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? If they open some people, what's up? What are we going to find in your what's up? What we will go see for your what's up?
Hello, Obodo fam. It's me, yo.
Welcome,
I'm your brother.
Ola Prestige. Welcome, Ola. So lovely to see
Yes.
you. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Auntie B?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
We have to get back on that work. Oh. We have to do that work. Oh.
I know. I
They're
know.
waiting. They're waiting.
Cynthia is holding me accountable now, so I have no choice. I'm going to do it soon.
Yeah, let's get it done. Oh. But
Okay.
I'm here for you anytime, please.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. So this I've been seeing this story everywhere. I'm like, what
Ola,
is going
follow
on?
wa látijọ́ yìí. This matter has been so hot since last weekend.
Yeah, àwọn arúgbó ìjàre, you know.
Àwọn arúgbó tí wọn ò fẹ́ gbọ́ràn.
But in this picture, she looks kind of young. I just thought it was àwọn arúgbó kan ṣá, you know. I just they are dragging themselves all over TikTok. There's different version. I mean, my attention span is too low to listen to the full story. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. But I see those the one that you posted on your page a little bit. I know there were two versions of it or something like that. Yeah. But anyway, it's not about that. Just too many people claiming to know them personally. So I won't make it too much about them.
You know how it is now. Different stories everywhere. Even those that don't know them will claim that they know them.
Yes. Mo mọ kinní kan. It's when you say Ibidun. I said, okay, that's the Ibidun. I thought it was different stories. It's when you say Ibidun earlier. I said, okay, Ibidun, like, oh, okay, Ibidun. Mo mọ Ibidun nígbà yẹn, nígbà kinní kan. These people, man, a bunch of liars. But anyway, there's the reason why they go viral is because there are elements of truth, you know, that we can all relate with. That's why. If there's no element of truth that we can all relate with, the story will not go viral, regardless if it's real or not. You know. So we can definitely talk about. I'm glad that you extracted that lesson. There's a program in our 21-day boot camp called the X Files. You know.
I like that. X-Files.
Yeah, yes, the X Files. So the X's it's a very, this is an example of when people say by mistake. And some people will say it is never a mistake. and then it becomes a matter of shalaye, and then we start to sometimes it can be a mistake. It's not really a mistake you didn't think about. But shout out to Uncle Francis and Uncle Patrick that just called in. I think they spoke to it. Like I just said, the reason why I call women the biggest culprits in this is because we have a lot of women that actually they are very naive about this until it's too late. Until when they are deep in it. They didn't plan to actually go and do something. Now there's a dicey thing there. Like you didn't plan it, but you but somehow you wore matching brass.
You encouraged it. Yeah.
You wore matching brass and pata that day.
You felt it. You felt it. You thought about it. Me and Uncle Francis just agreed on. I mean, I'm glad that me and Uncle Francis agreed on the fact that it's something that starts from an emotional level before it becomes physical.
Yes. So you tell yourself you're too intentional to fall for something like that, but the devil has like a small corner at the back of your head. Sometimes it's called nostalgia, right? Yeah. He hides like small place, just a small place. It is a little bit outside of your intentionality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a very speed place too, Ola.
The worst about this is that women never hold themselves accountable to this. It takes it's going to take to get a woman to admit that no, that was wrong.
No, we are accountable on this platform. You know that.
It's when it's emotional cheating, they will never accept.
No,
maybe, but emotion, when you don't, you know what I mean. Anyway,
me, when I was thinking about this, Ola, this is my thought. Anything that you have to do that you cannot do confidently
in front of your partner,
is probably wrong, and it's probably cheating or relating to cheating. Because if it was okay, nobody is a kid. Even 10-year-old knows that when they are doing something wrong in front of mommy and daddy, they're going to get spanked or told off. So they will hide. It's subconscious. This is a human behavior. Anything you are doing, babe, I can't do it in front of daddy or mommy you will hide. And if you are hiding, that already tells you, babe, you are playing with fire.
Yeah, let me even shock you. If like I said, there's some things that there are some things that even fall in the zone of my body, my choice. And to be, don't get me started.
That's for married people now, not married people.
Okay.
We're talking in the bounds of marriage.
Anyway, you've said it all. Anything you wouldn't do in front of your partner, and you find you getting more comfortable and comfortable doing it behind them.
Within marriage, when you are married, your body is not your choice. Your body, that one is rubbish talk. What's that? My body, my choice. Why did you marry? I beg. Imagine. Let's not talk about that one. Hold on, Ola. Let's bring Lightning in. I think she has a different perspective. Yeah. Lightning, unmute yourself, sis. How are you, my ducky in the building?
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, darling. Long time no see.
I know. Man of Prestige called my name, so I came to answer.
Hello, Dr. Lightning. How did I call your name? Hello.
No, because it's the women are not accountable, so I came to take account.
Okay, come and tell us. Come and explain.
So let me give you some context or some background, right? I don't know if I've said this before here when we're talking about marriages with no intimacy. I was married before, and in my marriage for 2 years, there was no intimacy. So my husband was getting himself off everywhere else but with me, and there was no connection there. He had completely moved on there. He was still in the marriage. So it was complete. I was completely empty, and I went to we had a young child, and I think I was going through postpartum as well. I mean, that's not an
Hold on, no.
excuse.
Hold
Sorry,
on, no. You said
Mhm.
there was no intimacy. How did you manage to have a child outside?
No, no,
I
no,
was
no,
waiting
no,
for it.
no. So no, the child
Immaculate.
wasn't a baby. The child was young, but it wasn't a baby.
Okay.
So
Okay,
in the
okay,
last 2 years of my marriage, for 2 years there was no intimacy. That was the last straw. But yes,
Right.
we had a young child, and there was that going on. So I was completely empty, and I knew all the people, not all, but I knew a lot of the people that he was messing with. It was just so demoralizing. I was completely empty. And who walked in?
Your
The ex.
ex. How are you? Are you happy?
No,
Are
it's
you
not
married?
even how are you. That's the thing about this thing. It's not even about how are you. It's about
It's
like, hey,
silent.
how you doing?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
how are you
silent.
doing? And that's how it starts. And that's
Yep.
how it
And your heart
continues.
should just jump. Now that you are empty, you
I
want to
was
feel.
completely empty. And that was like the conversations we're getting. And then you start seeing things that were not there.
Yep.
So a lot of the things that you said, Auntie B, you hit the nail on the head. You start imagining that mango tree. You understand?
Hey.
You have to
Under
add
the mango tree.
we have to add mango tree to our diction on this platform. We add it to Mango Park. Under the mango tree.
That mango tree, I'm telling you. And it was at that time, at that emptiness, it was something that gave me there was that emotional emptiness that I needed to be fulfilled. But at the end of the day, Auntie B, no matter how much the person tells you, that's not who you want. That's not what you want.
Absolutely not. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's going to feel right. It's going to feel right.
That's what
And
it
then
was. At that point in time, it feels like this is exactly what you need.
it's
Yeah,
called
but
it's
at that
called
point in
emo.
time, but he's saying the right things, but it comes from the wrong person.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So it was not at the end of it, and you start thinking like, because it was all correspondence online. And the first day I took my eyes and saw this man, it's as if everything just died in me.
What happened? It was not fresh.
No, it was like, okay, this is not what. No, it's like,
Oh yeah. You're lucky enough to have that.
yeah, this is not what you
Some
want.
people have to finish it first.
I know.
Hold on. I need more. Tell me more. When you saw him, what happened? Was it suffering?
It was such a turn off. Like, what was I thinking? It's as if something hit me. Yeah, something hit me. Like, what was I doing? Like, what the hell? Like, this is all online, and he was saying all these things. But to be fair, there was a reason why I left this person.
Exactly.
You know, and no
You will even justify it. There's a reason, but you will remember the reason. You will justify it.
But the thing about it is, online, when they say things, right, you take it and you process it a different way. You start in you are the one that takes that information and puts it in places that are empty, and you start making it sound like something that it's not. Ultimately, that person's interest is they want to knock. Let's be honest.
Yeah, so after once it's done, it's done.
The woman that invited Uncle Patrick to a cruise. What was it?
Yes, exactly. That's what they want. So they will tell you what you want to hear, even if they don't say it. Yeah,
Doc, don't be shocked if that woman that invited Uncle Patrick actually still convinced herself that it's all innocent.
Yes, very true. Very true. I can believe you. I can absolutely believe you. And you still go and get a wax. Absolutely. You go and get a wax because that is the double standard. Like
Leila, she's waiting to say, how is somebody going to help me tell this Uncle Austin now, Play? What you just said now about how, there was a reason why you and that person didn't work out.
He will realize it. Don't worry. I mean, at the moment, 300,000 pounds has blinded the man. He will find it. Just give him time. He will find it, because it's not be sweet to stay with somebody for 30 years. It is not. So he might have taken that and put it at the back of his head because he feels that this is sweet and milk and honey with this new woman that he has brought into the mix to spoil everything. But it's a novelty that will wear off. That's what I'm trying to bring. That's
Yeah,
the point
it will
I'm
all
trying to
end.
bring.
It will all end
wear
like
off.
everything else. Yep.
Yes. Longevity has nothing to do with the immediate instant gratification. If you are really somebody that is looking for longevity, when you see that, it will fade away and you will start looking for more. And the person that gave you more is that 30 years.
Yeah.
That's end of.
So imagine the amount of work, right? Even though if you're a beautiful lady and you have people coming in your DMs all the time and they're all brand new, and if you actually did anything with any one of them, nobody will find out, right?
Right.
But when you think about the emotional weight of putting yourself out there with somebody you don't know,
Yeah,
compare it
that's-
to the emotional familiarity with an ex, where there's almost zero friction, right? You don't have to overthink it. You already know what you're looking at. You're actually convincing yourself that it is not what it is, right? But
Yes.
it's exactly what it is. But
Yes.
you're convincing yourself that it's innocent. Like, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with this. Like, it's,
Yes,
you
all
know,
right.
yeah, because on paper, before it happens, nothing is wrong yet.
No, absolutely not. That's what I'm saying. It starts like hi, hello. That's how it starts. And then it starts progressing.
There's
from
no
there.
toasting involved.
Oh no. Because it's like you guys held off for all this while, and then you're just going to pick up where you left off. So we all have a private understanding, and the benefit of that is because you guys have not stood in front of each other, might have not stood in front of each other and spoken. This online thing or this text message thing, you're sending it, like I said, you're sending out messages to the woman. The woman is processing it, taking it, and putting it in places where they are not meant to go.
I'm just looking at this uncle's salt and pepper. This is one thing to get this woman after the fact.
Man of
Look at his smile. Hey, Otilo, Otilo.
The other thing I was going to point out as well.
Those, come back now. Why did you go? I saw you in the comment in the studio just now. Come back. Come and contribute. Go ahead, Lightning.
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to point out was in a lot of I have noticed that when a lot of people that have had a lot of disappointment in their lives in terms of relationship, most of them like control. They want to go into a place where they can control the narrative.
Exactly.
This woman has taken 300,000 and bought herself a relationship where she can control. Because she knows that, 300,000 in Nigeria no be beans. So this man would dance to her tune, which he's doing.
Wait, she contributed 300,000 to what? I missed that part. Sorry.
No, so she
sold her property according
she
to
sold
the
her property and came into the man, and the man married her.
Oh, she sold her property 300,000 pounds.
Yes.
That's the narrative, that she brought 300,000 pounds into the marriage, into the to rekindle the relationship while his business was failing and he was broke.
Yeah, because Auntie B, there is no peace. Absolutely no way that this man. People are saying this man is looking for peace. This is a one-day event, and these women could not stand each other. Don't tell me that there is peace in that household.
Peace. Which peace? People, Papa, according to my friend, one worry, my friend from Worry would say, look at him, people, Papa, doing Gen Z and millennial photo shoots.
Yeah.
It's shameless.
Yeah.
Doing photo shoot that you should be doing with your wife of 30 plus years and children. You are here wearing white upon white and holding each other. You are shameless.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But to conclude, how in my own instance, like I said, when I came face to face with this person, it was like a ton of bricks hit me, and it actually got me to make the motion of, okay, my marriage has ended. For me to have actually come to this meeting this person face to face, that was okay. I need to go ahead and end my marriage, and that was it. I never ever communicated with that person, never have again, and my marriage ended, and that was that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to you. Right? That's incumbent. Things are happening. Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
All right. All right. Bye.
I appreciate you, my darling. You know I love you. Tikpe.
Thank you.
All right, darling. Okay. Yeah. So you're all hearing stories about exes today, and how if you don't set healthy boundaries, you can easily slip back into that. It's a slippery hole.
And to me, let me highlight something before you move on to emotional vulnerability.
Yeah.
That's what she just spoke to. When you are in a place, because they also trauma bound.
Yeah. Yeah.
They sorry, trauma bond rather, right? So you
Yeah.
might have an ex who is also going through something in their own marriage,
That's
and
what
you're going
Uncle.
through something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle. The second uncle that called, Uncle Francis, said exactly the same thing.
Yes.
If you're
Yes.
unhappy in your marriage, they are unhappy. It's easy for you to connect, and you now feel like, oh, if only we were together, we would have made it. It's a lie. You won't still
Yes.
make it.
And we don't need grand unhappiness. It could just be a moment, a day that you had an argument or disagreement that you are questioning things. It
Mhm.
doesn't have to be a grand unhappiness because some people will wait for that before they realize they are human or
Mhm.
humans like the rest of us.
Absolutely. Uncle Francis came back. Let's hear what he has to say before we round up. We are rounding up now. Hello, sir. Welcome.
Hello,
Ah, yes,
Obodoyinbo.
sir. You wanted to add
I'm
something?
I'm just relating back to what the gentleman said that there's no women coming into the discussion that and then women are more prone to
Emotional, yeah. Emotional entanglement
we're
with their
not really
exes.
prone, but women in most cases, women are, and once you listen, there's tendency you will feel sorry for them, and before you know it, so it's very, very common. Most men would not, when it comes to matrimonial problems, it's more common with women. And like you said, Bray, if their husband is not talking to them emotionally, they want to talk to somebody. And
Yes,
it's
sir.
Hmm.
once they
Yes,
see a
sir.
man,
Yeah.
they need to, women wants to talk. Men can keep something for a long time, like they just would not say anything, they just go around moody in the air. But women wants to somebody to talk to them. Women wants to talk. So the nearest man they see, they will,
Hmm.
especially their ex. We still go
Hmm.
back to the ex. They're going to express all their matrimonial problem. My husband is this, my husband doesn't. Sometimes it's genuinely true. I mean, maybe
Hmm.
they are just in a bad marriage, that the husband is just bad. So,
Or just
but they
going through a
want
bad
to,
patch.
a bad patch. It's so
Yeah.
nothing bad, and they want to
Mm-hmm.
talk to somebody. But the
Yeah.
problem is if you start talking to your ex, that's where the problem will come in. And the
Hmm.
ex, so it's very, very, so that's why the men too has to be very careful, because once you start listening to your ex marriage problem, you go into
Are
screw
you a
yourself
marriage
up too.
counselor? Why are you
Yeah.
taking why are you listening to problems about marriage?
Huh?
Can you fix it? No, not you directly, sir. I'm talking about people who listen to their exes
They
when
are,
they have marriage problems.
they are
Are you a
listening.
marriage coach?
you
Do you
know,
have the tools
when
to
the
support
shout
them?
out, hello, Uncle Francis. When the Bible talks about faith cometh by hearing, I think it was talking about
Yeah.
women for the most part.
Yeah. You will listen to her. You will listen to her and you will feel sorry for her. And then your head will start spinning. I will tell you something very closely. I'm going to shatter the house floor now. I have
Hmm.
an ex that I have in Nigeria. I won't even call her my ex. I'm just going to make it brief.
Yes,
Actually, it's
sir.
more or less, we did the introduction. It's the person I love. When I went to England, I saw a lot of women. I said, no, I don't want this person. We did the introduction, everything. I'm talking for ages now. And I tried to get her to London and she couldn't come. She got the visa and everything, and she ended up not coming. So I decided to marry somebody else.
Hmm.
And 12 years later on Facebook,
They pop up.
we met. He popped up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, actually, it's our cousin. We need to call the long story short. And we start talking. And then she told me all the problems, everything. This is what happened, why I didn't came. I got the advice. My mom told me to marry somebody else, which is fine. So she married and married, and we start talking. I was still a little bit, I'm not mad anymore. And then she said, where's your husband? Oh, I'm divorced now. What?
Mm-hmm.
After within 2 years, 2 kids, 2 years, you divorced, and I felt bad to her that. So you didn't marry me, you didn't come to UK, you went to go and marry somebody, and within 2 years, you're already done. What is wrong with you? Then we started talking. Then she started crying over the phone. What am I going to do? I'm going to listen to her.
Mm-hmm. The protector that
The
you are,
protector,
the
I
savior.
am. The savior. To cut
And
the
this
long
time
story
you are
short,
already married, Uncle
I
Francis.
was already married. Luckily, when I married my wife, I told my wife, this is what's going on. This is my, but we are no more. And my wife said, okay, fine. If you ever come back to your life, let me know. And I'm now married with 3 kids, enjoying my life, best marriage of my life. And she
Wow.
came in and she wants to marry again, second wife. I said, no, over my dead body.
Hey.
I don't do. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Just a brief story because the person may be listening on everything. But she
She
told
wants
me,
to be second wife to you, the same person that rejected you
yes.
when
So
you were
this,
single.
yes, this Austin guy. When I hear the story, I was just laughing at myself in my room
He
like that.
mirrors your own story, sir.
This remind me of my own story. So
Yes.
that's something I have to. If you
But
want
you
me
said in
to,
the 80s, sir. You said in the 80s, sir.
yeah, in the
Uh-huh.
80s,
So
things is not common
imagine today with WhatsApp and access everywhere, sir.
everywhere. Yeah, I know. So, but she said she wants to come back almost 10 years ago. This is a long story now. 10 years ago, not now. 10 years ago. She said she wants to come back. Yeah, she threw it at me. She said she would just be in Nigeria and I would just be here. And there's
Imagine.
nothing wrong in having 2 wives.
She's arranged it already. She's arranged it already.
I can tell you how far women can go. So I have to caution myself. I said, no, no, no. I'm not going to screw myself up. I have a good
Hey,
marriage,
the
happy
Lord
marriage.
will
She
bless
said it herself.
you.
She said you have a good marriage. And sometimes when you love your wife, you say some things you don't realize. She asked me, how's your wife? I said, oh, she's excellent. She said it. I didn't know I said it. I said, you told me your wife is excellent. So that means that you are happy.
That's making her mad. Now she wants to come and ruin that excellence
Well,
that you have in your
I
marriage.
felt a little bit sorry for it. It's a long story. It's something I can't
It's
tell.
not your fault that the end she
I
ended up
know, I
being where
know.
she is,
But
uncle. It's not your fault. Stop feeling
but
sorry for
brother
these
Pratik, help me out.
broken
Oh.
women.
Hey, voila.
Obodo is coming at Obodo is coming at me. Oh.
No, sir. No, no, no. I'm talking generally, sir. Not you. Uncle Francis
I
and
know,
Yinko. No, I'm
I
not
know.
talking to you.
He's
Yeah.
joking,
I
he's
know.
joking.
I'm just teasing you. You don't take all those nonsense. I know
No,
you.
no,
Nothing like.
no.
Oh, I
Because
told
you
you.
know, this is what men feel. You feel sorry. Oh, after
Yeah,
all, maybe she
I did say
arranged it
sorry.
already. She said, I will be in Nigeria. You see, this one, she left
I,
London and
but,
took her money to
but
go to
but you
Nigeria.
remember one thing though, Bodo. I love her before. For me to say that they should do intro. Let me tell you something. We did
So
introduction.
so you're saying you had a soft spot for her from
No,
this was somebody
he
that
was in love. He said
Yeah,
he loved
yeah,
her.
yeah,
it's my. I
yeah.
love her. I love her. No
Hmm.
doubt about it. But she didn't
Dangerous.
come, and I just met somebody else, and that was it. So it's more or less like a wife because they did the introduction. What about that?
Hmm.
It's not just a
Hmm.
girlfriend. They did the introduction. And
Hmm.
everybody was warning her. Do you know you are already married, more or less married? And all what you have to do is just to go and meet your husband.
And she's the one, similar to Ibidu, that scattered the whole thing, refused to come and join you in England.
Exactly. So if he now should come and join me now and scatter everything over in US, that's why I was just laughing with this
The
story.
same man she didn't come and join in the 80s. Now
Ages.
she wants
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. So at one point, men have to use their brain. You have to use it. But I wouldn't have made a lot of decisions. It's not by myself. It's just that the Spirit of the Lord direct me, and
Absolutely.
I know when to say
Absolutely.
no. I know when to say
Mm,
yes. I know when to say
mm.
no. And the Lord has always been with me, and the Lord has really helped me in a lot of decision making. So I'm just a human, and I can make a lot of mistakes. But
Absolutely.
the Lord is so much over me that He watches me 24 hours. There's nothing I can do that the Lord doesn't know. So
Thank
what am I
you.
going? Yeah, even there are some things I do that I'm like, damn, it's like security all over me, and I'm thankful for that, and I'm grateful. Or else I've like, made a lot of mistakes. So those are
Thank you,
some of the
sir.
things we
Thank you.
men see too. Women have to know men
Mm.
do go through temptation a lot,
Yeah, yeah,
especially if you have a successful marriage. It's the
yeah,
work of the devil.
yeah.
The devil will come in any form. It could be your ex, and the reverse too. Women has to be careful. If you are in good marriage
Absolutely.
with your
Mhm,
husband,
Women are
mhm.
the
you have to be
easiest
careful.
target. Women are the
Yeah,
easiest target
women are
of
very
because
easy.
there are men that actually literally loom around in the hospitals because they are
Yeah.
looking for moments like that. So
Exactly. So I
yeah.
know this forum, there's a lot of women listening. You have to be careful. The
Hmm.
devil will use your ex or anybody to come and ruin your marriage. If you know how you have a good husband and everything, don't mess around. Or else at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's not going, it just doesn't work it.
Thank you so
doesn't work.
much, sir. Thank you. I really,
Thank you,
really appreciate
brother
you, sir.
Patrick. Thank you for, I enjoy. Oh boy.
Thank you, sir. We really appreciate you, Uncle Francis. You're amazing. God bless you. Thank you for
Shout out
mature
to Uncle
men.
Francis. Yeah.
Thank you for mature men like yourself who are able to speak. You are vulnerable. You are sharing your experiences. You're not ashamed, telling us exactly how it is because younger men need to learn from older men. Even the Bible says it that you need to teach the younger men. The older women teach the younger women. This is what I try to do here sometimes, but sometimes, I'm still
Ah,
human.
we need you, Auntie B. We need you.
Sometimes I get very angry. Sometimes I get upset, but it's important. It's a role that, we have to continue to help
Yes.
the younger one. Uncle Patrick, you came back as well. I'm coming to you, Queen, in
Yes.
a minute. Let me just allow Uncle Patrick to
Let me
drop
quickly
something.
help Uncle Francis. It's like we're twin brother. I'm
Yes,
serious.
so,
Auntie
Ẹ
B,
jọra yín sà, ó pọ̀ jù,
Auntie
ó pọ̀
B,
pọ̀ pọ̀ pọ̀.
Auntie
sir.
B. Can you believe the lady I told you that when my kids were in high school, she hasn't even given birth. We did introduction
Hey,
and she ghosted me.
hey.
Just,
Jesus.
just like Uncle Francis. Let me say this. It's like most women, they don't really appreciate good brother until they lose them.
It's true, true, true.
I tell you, thank God that we were not married.
Hmm.
Most
Sorry,
women
mo
don't.
wà tọmọdé yín lẹ́nu sà. Let me say this one thing, sir. There's a video that Pastor Kingsley
Yes,
dropped yesterday.
yes. About how women don't like good nice,
Yes.
nice men.
You
All the
I've not
see,
men need to
watched
go
it.
and watch
you
it if
see,
you're
I've
listening
not
to
watched it,
us.
but I saw
Yeah.
the title. Yeah.
yes. I still remember with my family, we went to go and meet. The mother was a senior custom officer. The father was late. So we moved all my family, my parents went to her house to do introduction. And she just ran away.
Hmm.
God knows the way he does his things. Thank God we are not
Hmm.
married.
Yeah.
So, like I said, our sisters they need discerning spirits, not all that glitter that is gold. But when you see a faithful somebody, it doesn't have to be Jim. You know what I mean? Somebody that will be there for you. And one tip, and like we talked about X, if that person come back, please run away, just like Joseph.
They didn't come for
Flee.
anything good. Why did
Yes,
they not marry you that time?
yes,
Why did
Auntie
he not
B.
want you? He didn't see prospect. Now that you are shining, you are in America, you are doing well. God has blessed your home. They want to come and scatter. I want
Yes.
Delilah. Emi Delilah. We cast it away in Jesus' name. We
So
cast them away.
don't allow your ex to come in. Don't be carried away emotionally or whatever. Please
Thank you,
let
sir.
them don't be fooled by one story. That's also so you will say the same story to you too. That's what I
Mm.
got
Yeah.
to say. Thank you, Uncle Francis, for coming over. Just came to
Thank
bail you
you.
out.
Ah,
Nice one.
Uncle Patrick, we cannot love you less. You're amazing. Thank you, Uncle Patrick and Uncle Francis. We got Queen in the building. Hola, I carry
Go
on.
and
We'll
be.
go.
Okay, no problem.
Queen, please unmute yourself, darling. How are you?
Good evening, Auntie B. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good
They say
evening,
women don't
Queen.
want to come into the studio today. There's only a lightning that came to tell her own story of how she fell into an emotional entrapment at the end of her marriage. Do you have a similar story, or you have something
And
else to tell
yeah,
us?
I was actually gonna say first and foremost, I joined when Enlightening was talking, and then you sort of reverted back and said, for £300,000, and I was just gonna make this statement: £300,000 is nothing. And
No,
I'm talking as a person that actually has access to that sort of money as well.
no.
£300,000 is not owo pupo.
Let me owe some.
It's
Let me owe some.
honestly,
Let me owe
Hold on.
some.
it's not.
Send me something.
For those poverty mentality people is everything. Oh, it's because you didn't see the video. If you send me a message on WhatsApp, Queen, not WhatsApp, darling, send me DM me on there. If you're on Instagram, DM me. I'll forward you the video. If you see this woman was praising this money, the way she was, you see, it's almost 1 billion. Do you know what 300,000 pounds is in naira? Oh, she brought it. That even in the party, the money that Ibidu injected in that's why she was so. She revived. Uncle Austin was on life support. It's Ibidu that revived his life with 300,000.
Even in Nigeria, and to be, because by the time, you know, the way my own brain works here is, by the time you buy a house in, let's say, Banana Island, Lekki, you, out of that £300,000, you've finished spending the money. Oh, and to be, by the time you buy houses in this, you know, this estate in Lekki, Banana Island. So when you said £300,000, I was like, for small money, but it is well. It is well.
I agree with you.
So
In the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot of money to finish. Yeah.
It's not a lot of money at all. It's not a lot of money. But yeah, my story is actually quite similar to Enlighten. But when I think, and what she said was, as soon as I met up with this person in my own mind, even as soon as I started chatting with this person, and I was trusting this person with a whole lot of you know, intricate things in my life, I knew that my marriage was over. Because I was like, if I'm unable to trust my husband with this, what are we doing here? But again, you know, like Enlightening said, I met with the person we met. I think I sent you part of my story years back, many years back.
Wait,
I met with this person.
Hold on 1 second. You say you may have,
Sure.
or you did?
I met with the person.
Oh, okay. You say
I
you
met.
may have at first.
I
Okay,
met.
but I got it. Continue.
I met with the person. The person, but I said I sent Auntie B, you know, part of my story in I think many years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. I did meet with the person. There was no knocking. There was nothing. But then in my head, I was still like, oh, this is my person. This is my person. But I think as time sort of went by, and this person started showing me their hand as well, I was like, this thing would never have worked. This thing would never have worked. But this is where I want men to always remember. You know, in Yoruba, I'm a Yoruba girl. In Yoruba, they say, Togiri oba lanu, alangba o le raye wobe. Exactly. So men need to be really careful, especially if you've got something that you think is solid. Don't take it for granted. Always try to check in what is going on with your woman, what is happening, because sometimes we women, I think we've said that, you know, consistently on Obodo TV, that women check out before they actually finally decide enough is enough, I'm done. I think at that point I'd checked out for almost a year or so. And at that point I was still saying to this, you know, my ex-husband, let's go for counseling. But, you know, as per Nigerian men, I'm not sitting in front of anybody to discuss my dirty laundry, blah, blah, blah. And eventually, you know, everything happened. But men, they need to be really careful, like check in with your wife. Whatever you think you need to make it work, make it work. If it's counseling you guys need, do it, because there is someone else that would be there to listen, quote unquote, listen to your wife.
Okay, now knowing what you know today, what would you say to the ladies? I receive what you just said to men. What would you say to the ladies?
To be honest, what I would say to the ladies, it wouldn't have worked with your ex. It wouldn't have worked. You think you have that. I think you know, it's something that you've not been in it, that you have this how do they say, you have this euphoric, you've painted a picture for yourself of what could have happened. Is an illusion. It's an illusion, I'm telling you. It's an illusion. It's not, oh, I would have been better off with my ex, you know, boyfriend. Nope. It doesn't work like that, because you start getting to know the intricate part of that ex. You will see where there would be, you know, where there would be holes that it wouldn't work. So, you know, for women, again, you know, me, I always say no one is perfect. At the end of the day, no one is perfect. And in a marriage, you have to both work together. You have to work together to try and find an alignment on how to move forward and make things work. But to women that thinks, you know, that is thinking right now, oh, I would have been better off with my ex-boyfriend or whatever, it's a lie. It's a massive lie. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Queen, for sharing.
Shout out to Queen.
Thank you, darling.
I'll send you another message on Instagram and TP. Then maybe that will actually, you know, jog your memory about my, you know, my issue back then. But we give God all the glory now anyway.
Thank you so much, my darling. I appreciate you. I hope you're okay and you're well.
I'm good. Thank you so much. And you've been a source of inspiration. Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen. God bless you. Thank you so much for
All
that.
right.
Well,
Thank you, bro. Good evening. Have a good evening. Have a good day.
Thank you, Queen. Bye.
so bye. Ola, before you round up, I have a quick story that I want to share. Since it's a day of confession, let me share my ex's stories as well.
Yes, it's okay. Yes, it's okay.
Let me just share one.
Yes, it's okay. Yeah.
Because you people are saying that women are not talking today. I will share one quick ex story with you guys. So I was dating someone after uni, youth service, and everybody. It was somebody that I actually liked, and I thought this was it for me.
Not the doctor.
No, which doctor? Did I share a story of a doctor?
You did though. I don't know if it was a replay or today, but
no, doctor was in uni. no, no, youth service.
I'm listening.
I shared too much on this platform, you guys. So anyway, long story short, I think I shared this story before. Young people were both young, so many dreams. Nigeria was good then. I always talk about how I didn't come to this country as an economic migrant. I already come here because I was trying to look for a job or make money. I was good in Nigeria. Do you understand? I had a really decent job that had prospects for the future. My future was looking glorious. And we were together. And so this is what happened. It was marriage malava, right? You know how you brothers are always so full of yourself because you think, oh, nobody can pressure me. I don't want any girl to pressure me. When I'm ready, I'm ready. This is me facing pressure to marry. And this guy was like, he knew that, we were like, well, those kind of relationship where absolutely this is my person. That the stars are kind of aligning in your favor.
Soulmates.
Jesus.
God have mercy.
Soulmates. Honestly, anybody that knows me from back in Abuja in Nigeria, will know this person I'm talking about. It was like, oh, anybody that sees, we're so close to the point that anybody that sees me, they will be looking behind to see whether they are behind me or not. If they see him, they will be looking whether I'm behind him or not because we were in sync. But marriage was the issue, right? To get married or not to get married. I was willing to get married because I was under pressure to get married. And he was not having it. Any discussion about marriage, he would not even entertain it. He had what they call, he called it to-do list.
It's all the way down in his bucket list, but not yet.
So this to-do list that he has is all the things he will achieve or he will do before he will get married. Right?
Yes, as a man now, he has to be ready.
As a man, yeah. And this is me looking at my biological clock and thinking, hey, this boy, this thing will not favor me. And my mom will say, he met my mom. And my mom will be like, hey, this boy you are doing love with, he will break your heart. This boy will not marry you. I will say, no, mom, we love each other. I will say, this boy, he will not marry you. I didn't listen. Anyway, I met his mom as well. I met his mom and I followed him met his mom. Then his mom, that was number one red flag. Mom did not like me, did not accept me, not because of anything, because I'm not from their tribe.
Jesus.
Yes, that was number one red flag. She said, oh, she doesn't know how to speak English. Me, I'm speaking English. Me, I cannot speak their language. Say, what kind of wahala is this one now? And he was like, he loved his mom so much because his dad died very early. And so he was so close to his mom and everything. So I'm like, how am I going to conquer this? So, at that age now, you are still thinking, I'll win her over. I will win her over. There's no way that this woman will not love me. I'm a good girl. I will buy her things. I will show her love. I'll treat her well. She must accept me. And my mom will be laughing. I'll tell my mom, I say, this is the boy I want to marry. My mom say, this boy will not marry you. Say,
she knew it. She knew it.
Now, when Yoruba said that, what a child that climbed a tree. The omode that is sitting under the tree, the agba that is sitting under the tree.
Agba will see it. Agba will see where it's going to fall, what direction it's going to go.
That was the situation, my dear brother. Come on, forward. It didn't happen. So when I saw that he wasn't willing to commit, and me, I wanted to get married, I left him, you know. And that was when I met Daddy Wa and we started dating. I got married under his eye, koro koro. The day I got married, eh? Hmm. My friends, mutual friends, you know how mutual friends will come and give you feedback. They told me that he went and got dropped that day. Now, he's not telling people that me, I dumped him to go and marry somebody else. But I was like, I didn't dump you. You didn't want to get married. We have an understanding. So you do what works for you. Go with your to-do list. Me, I will go with the person that is actually serious. And let me tell you something. My relationship with Daddy will move very quickly. You know, men, when you
Of
want
course,
to
now.
marry, you are
Of
very
course.
intentional. When you meet a girl you want to marry, you don't waste time. From day one, you already know you want to marry the person. So before you
I
know,
was even waiting for a sharper part of the story where Daddy Wa was in your ears while he was wasting time. You know, Daddy Wa was there in the ears and was looming until it was just too
oh, you
late.
want me to go into that? I can if
Hey
you want
now.
me to. Yeah.
Nah, before that's the sweetest part of the story now.
Oh, there's no time. There's no time. That one was in my ears. Do you know what he was saying?
Exactly.
He didn't care. He was like, oh, if you want to go and get married, go and get married.
Mm,
I can't be bothered. I'm not ready. You
mm.
can't force me. You can't pressure me. Another man is showing intention. Is coming to literally chase your babe to say, I want you, and you are not bothered. Another red flag.
Yeah.
If it's a man that has intention to marry you, would they not be bothered if another man is coming to marry you? So
Yes.
anyway, so
Another thing, has to be any man who puts who's supposed to, I mean, seemingly has a wife in front of him and he's putting that on the back burner in the name of money, or is not ready financially. That's also a red flag.
Ola, do you know that I went as far as saying then I had a car, I had my own flat that I was living in.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have any of that. And I was even willing for him, let's start in this my flat at least. He would say, I will never live in a woman's house. God forbid. I can't live in a woman's house. But he used to ride around with my car all the time. I'll be driving him. He even refused to drive my car. He would say, I can't drive a woman's car. But
But
I
it
can
wasn't
drive.
official. It wasn't official. I can ride
No, it
around in your
wasn't
car.
official.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't official. No, Sissy, I was not married though. When you are dating, you cannot be exclusive to someone that will not be exclusive to you.
You're not married until you're married, bro.
You're not married until you're married. I see. If you like, commit to a man that doesn't want to commit to you. He wasn't committing. So I was talking to Daddy. Daddy Wa was ready from day one. I want to marry you. Daddy Wa came and I want to marry you. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
hey. And you know what? I told him about Daddy Wa, but he didn't care. He didn't care. It was like, go and marry if you want to marry.
I wouldn't too. I wouldn't too. That's what happens when you're ready. When you're a man and you're ready, anybody that you're not, if you're not a married woman, you're not a married woman. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it's the reality.
So my mom said, you see, I told you, this boy will not marry you. I said, God, what kind of wahala is this? He was like, go and marry. If you want to go and marry, go with him, go and marry. I said, okay. So when I got married to Daddy Wa, and I started telling people that me, I dumped him to go and marry Daddy Wa, I said, but you told me to go and marry that you are not ready. Why are you crying now? Anyway, the story about the exes one is that, you know, he went ahead after I got married before him, right?
Mm-hmm.
After I had one child, he went and got married, and he married a woman from his place, exactly the way his mom wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went ahead and had 5 children in very quick successions.
Ta ta ta.
Our mutual friends were keeping me updated about his life. I was not interested. But fast forward to 20 years later.
Of course, he's coming back. Of course.
No, you can't come back to where? Where's he
No,
coming back?
Kokon Lekon at all. No.
Nah, it can't happen.
Yeah, okay.
No,
Mumbe,
never. No, what
Mumbe.
happened is regret. It's full of regret. So his town girl now that his mom compelled him to marry, not to marry me because I don't speak their language, she now became his nightmare.
Yeah.
She didn't contribute anything to the marriage according to our mutual friend. Not him, because I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't talk to him. He didn't contribute anything to the marriage. So our mutual friend, there's this particular girl that we all were friends together, was not telling me that she told him that, you see, Bridget, if you were with Bridget by now, you know where you are. You know how Bridget is. She's very hardworking. She's ambitious. Look at you now. She was when they say liability, Nigerian kind of liability of a wife.
Yeah.
That's what she was. Then she had 5 children. School fees, Everything, his life was, it was all those to-do lists that he listed, everything he not done. He was,
Jesus.
he was not crying to that our friend that he was asking of me, say, how is Brie? That one say, please, carry your shit.
Right. So a
And so,
lot of those things are blessing in disguise for you.
I have something I need to add. I have something, Ola. Let me
Please.
finish the story.
Mm-hmm.
So, last year, this is almost going 20 something old years ago.
Mm-hmm.
From nowhere, one of our mutual friends that went that this was his friend, but this guy is from my area. We went to uni together. Sent me a message on Instagram and said, "Oh, so and so person said they need your number, that they want to talk to you. It's urgent. That should please." So he was asking me that should he give me my number. I'm like, from why does he want to talk to me now? It's been a long time. I told you the story, CC, right? Yeah. It was the closest person that I ever married. So it was like, I was like, okay, if you say it's urgent, did somebody buy? He said, it's like somebody buy you. I said, okay, give me my number.
Hmm.
What he called me and told me will shock you. He called me and said, 1UK. That's why he calls me 1UK. You know what 1UK means?
What does one you kill me? I don't know why you kill. Kilo Njebe.
1UK means a strong woman in Igbo language.
Oh, okay, strong one. Okay.
That's what he calls me.
Mm.
1UK, you just abandoned me all these years. You didn't even look back. I say, what happened? You have your life, I have my life. What happened to
Abi.
your to-do list? He said, I still remember. I said, I remember. That's why. Shebi, you say you didn't want to marry. I'm married. What do you want? It was like, do you remember that woman that did not allow me to marry you?
What?
I said, which woman?
The mother?
Yes, he said his mother, that the mother has spied. I said, hey.
Okay.
I
What
say,
did I see
sorry.
with that ban law here?
I say, sorry. My own mother cried. So what happened? May God rest his. I didn't want to be insensitive because I know he loves his mom.
Right,
So,
right. Mm-hmm.
so I said, hey, yeah.
But why did he say it that way? That woman that didn't
That
allow
did
me to
not
marry.
want, yes, because the blame is mother now for why he didn't marry me.
Oh God.
Now he knows that he's lost out on a good thing, right? On a good
Hmm.
woman. So now he's blaming his mother. He said, oh, you remember that woman that did not allow me to marry you? I say, who? He said, that woman, my mom. I say, yes. What happened? He said, she died. I say, oh, sorry, oh, accept my condolence. What happened? He said, say, when you came, I'm so broke. I don't have any money.
Lobatan.
I don't have any money. I need you to send me money. You know, she's Catholic and they need to bury her very soon because in Catholic
So it's you that
now.
will bury her.
Hold
Hey.
on now. Ola, this story, if I talk, you will laugh. It's like, hey, Catholic in Nigeria now, you have to do better. You cannot longer keep a course for so long that we used to do. So even with begging that they say 2 weeks, I need money. I thought about it. I said, me, Bridget Ekpo, I should send you money to my hey.
Hey.
I thought about it for a minute. I didn't know how I would even take that. I said, okay, I'll call you back. I just said I'll call you back because he was grieving his mom's death, so I didn't want to say anything. I just said, okay, don't worry, I'll call you back. Then I now blocked him
Now to block
online,
oh. Now to
offline,
block oh.
everywhere, on the sky, on the earth, in the atmosphere. I blocked him everywhere. And then I called our mutual friend. I said, do you know that your friend is asking me for money to bury his mother that did not allow him to marry me? He said, I didn't want to tell you. His mom just died. Things are so hard for him. He's saying that the woman he's married is a useless woman. She doesn't contribute. She will leave the children at home and go to club at night. If you knew, you would have married me. Oh, it's his mother that ruined his life. Oh,
That's
Bami.
a very stupid man. It has nothing to do with
What's
it.
my own? Oh, so now that your mother has died, you want to? Are you looking for a second? You can't even afford the one you have with your 5 children. What's my own?
Obodo Farm say, Auntie B, you thought about it. You've offended Obodo Farm right now. The fact that you even thought about it at all. Blocking. Some people are separate and they should be separated for life. It's okay. You have to
Yeah,
leave some people behind for life. You have to block some people. I'm not a big fan of blocking. I don't know if you know that already.
yeah, I know.
But some situations you need to block. It's
So
bad story.
that you CJ, you, that our mutual friend now said, he said, my sister, you know you are my sister. We are neighbors. She now told me, say, me and that guy, we are neighbors. I'm not going to lie to you, dodge a bullet.
Uh-uh.
God
Why
has
did she? Why did she advise you first before giving you number?
She said, no, it's a he. It's a he. You know
Was it
your
he?
gender now. You people are very supportive of one another. It's a he. And I said, he does the bullet. Oh, if you know what he's going through, so far he's chopping his head. I said, really? Is he suffering? I said, send me a picture. I want to see how the suffer has entered.
That's petty, Auntie B. Just leave him alone. Let him move on with his life.
Beg.
Let him just move on with his life. No need. No
It's your
calls, nothing.
your audacity to be asking me for money after 20 something years to bury the person that said you shouldn't marry me. So
There's
just
no
imagine.
shame, oh. There's no shame.
The point I'm trying to make in this is that we had good memories then, right? Imagine if I open up and I say, oh, your mom has passed. Oh, you remember under the mango tree? We start talking. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, so especially if you find yourself in a emotional vulnerable place and he's doing okay, maybe fairly well, maybe not too badly, because in that position where he's at with all those 5 kids, it might be difficult. There has to be some kind of alignment. It might be illusion or delusional, but some kind of alignment. But it's that easy. Before you know it's
That's the point I'm trying to make. You can easily fall into that nonsense
Yes, sir.
hole because you are looking back to think, oh, we're so in love. Oh, this okay is his mother. No, if he was a man, he would have stepped up and know what he wants. He took the choice and decision based on what his mother wanted to please his mother. So live with your decision. What's my business?
Yeah.
It's none of my business. We've moved on. Everybody's married. We have children. What do you want?
Yeah. Did you have any level of did you have any level of feelings, nostalgia feelings?
No.
You were done.
Nada.
Yeah.
The fact that he was begging me money would have just cancelled
That's a turn off. Yeah.
That would have cancelled it anyway. Because you're not calling me to say, oh, I'm sorry, maybe you could have worked out with us, but you are calling me because you wanted. And the way he was asking me the money was with so much arrogance.
Yeah.
You know all these proud people that are very proud in their poverty, they are still proud.
Because it's a man. It's a man. So
you are mad.
The ego is always there,
Ego. Go and use ego to bury your mother. What's my business?
Some people believe once they bear, always they bear. The Oka for law.
I told my friend, I said, is it me that killed the mother? Is it me? Why am I the one that's going to pay for funeral? I didn't kill the woman now. No.
Yeah, that's kind of. But Nigerians have no shame. It be that. One guy is a bastard.
Back again. That is my own story.
You told us the story. Hallelujah. Uncle Patrick, sir.
Go since you're back. Mute yourself, sir. We got to round up. We've done 2 hours. So I have a long day tomorrow. Oh my God.
Uncle Patrick, talk to us. So.
No, I don't think they're here. They're
okay.
Not okay, go ahead.
Left.
Let's summarize. Yeah.
Yeah, just so you can go. I'll set up a show. I'll do a session on the access thing tomorrow. You see, the issue here is we like to be intentional, but we don't pay attention to some of the subconscious stuff. Naturally so, because it's subconscious for a reason, but you see all those buried away stories and all those kind of stuff, they can loom to the surface, and they can absolutely destroy your life.
Absolutely.
So maybe the first step is to, let's just first of all know a couple of things, okay? Exes are always a bad story, no matter what it looks like right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and the worst of them are those good friends, the one that you can justify, the one that nothing happened, you were just too young or something like that, the ones that you can't really remember anything negative about them. Those are the worst, because again, remember, it's about no friction, reduced social friction, right? We have social media, right? Social media give everybody easy access. Small things like that. In my school group, there were people that got exposed. People's wives came onto the group use the husband's phone to come onto the group and expose her husband. You know that one of us, the girl was talking to her husband. So listen, so all those school your alma mater group,
Yeah.
ladies, be careful how you move in those group.
It's true.
You're
It's
going
true.
to
Especially
nobody.
if you have an ex in that group.
Uh-huh.
A classmate.
You know, I can't tell you how many people over the years, Auntie B, that I just found out later on that they used to like me. I just didn't pay attention that much.
Oh wow.
Just Oroko Madebe, where you acted like you didn't know, like I didn't know, I didn't know. I didn't do, you know, but small thing, like let's say I have a space in my situation, a gap, a void, and I want to fill that gap, right? You see that kind of thing. Now I could think I'm getting away with something. It can actually turn completely left and can destroy lives. You know, so that's what we're saying. Is the innocent ones you need to be careful about. The one that you don't really think about being intentional about. The ones that there's no intentions, except the matching pattern and bra parts. But the one that you didn't intend to do anything, those are the ones you need to pay attention. If you see anything X, just know this and no peace. They're all bad stories. Your relationship, the one you have today, is the one you need to focus on nurturing.
Yeah, forget about the ex. Ex are bad. They are bad news. There's nothing good in an ex. There's a reason why they are ex. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and you know, many lives have been destroyed. Some people are not always as lucky. Some people are lucky. We can tell stories. Some people are not always as lucky. So let's be very careful. Exes are stay away. If you've had history with them, stay away. And when I mean stay away, I'm not saying go and be looking for them, be blocking, but if they initiate conversation and they're trying to cook nostalgia or they're trying to cook some kind of memory from the past, there's probably a good chance you should block them.
Don't give that opportunity. It's not. There's nothing there. Nothing.
Yes.
A bottomless pit. Don't go there.
Yeah. As men, let me say the difference between the men and the women. If somebody reaches out to me and say, "Oh, you never even show me face," anything like that. As men, we kind of know how to compartmentalize a lot of that, right? Unless the person is just already a cheater or something like that.
Speak for yourself, Ola. Men
No,
like that attention.
Let me say there's something specific I want to say to women here. That's the angle I'm going. You are easy targets.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that you don't necessarily nurture the idea in the first place. Men can still nurture the idea of cheating, right? Because society kind of accepts it, right? Because it's a blind spot for you. You tell yourself women. This will never, women. That's why you need to be more careful when it comes to this topic. That's what I'm saying.
You're right. You're right. Because it will, and you know, sometimes with the exes, the way it happens, it slips in like that. If you entertain it before you know, you are in the zone.
Yeah.
You won't know when it will happen, when the emotions and the feelings will set in again. And you start thinking, oh, if only I was with this person, if only I married that person. It's easy for, you know, if your ex is broke and looking like Lightning was saying, when she saw the picture of the ex.
Yeah, that one is easy.
That one is easy. But if it was successful, it's looking
salt and pepper, like gray hair, like this uncle here. Yeah, smelling nice. $600 cologne. The one that your husband has never bought before.
If it's the one that's bringing you struggle love, like my own ex was trying to bring me struggle love. After 20 years, you want me to come and pay for funeral. That one is easy to say. Wakashege bara obanza.
Yeah. So the point there is the ones that we maybe you get access to all this kind of stuff. I'm not talking about you. Maybe you're so good you can smell them from 1,000 miles away. I'm talking to the ones that you told yourself, like, you've already bragged in different places that like you're never a cheater. You're the one that I'm actually talking to.
Yeah. Uncle Francis, you wanted to ask something. We are rounding up now, sir.
Uncle Francis came back, eh?
Yeah, let me unmute you, sir. Oh, you have to unmute yourself. It's muted. Yeah, just okay. We can no, press it again, sir. Okay. It's good now.
Is it good now?
Yes, sir.
I think Brother Patrick already just round up what I was just.
Is Ola? That's Ola.
Ola, okay. Yes. Ola, it just round up what I was just about to say. So, which is, I read some of the comments. Somebody was saying that, hey, Brother Francis, you always meet your ex. Yes, they will come because of Facebook, WhatsApp, especially if you are doing good and they've seen your picture, they will look for you. They will look
Uber.
for you and they will try to ignite the old flame and everything. Like this brother said, Brother Allah, you have to be very careful because they will
Mhm.
come.
Mhm.
If you now think that, oh no, my ex will not come or I will not fall for it, it's
They will
okay.
put your name
Nobody,
on
they will
Facebook
come.
and look for
They
you.
they will come. Your ex will come,
Mhm.
especially if you are doing good and you're
Yeah.
doing fine and you have a good marriage. You have to be careful. Don't fall for it because it will always start with a little talk. How are you? And before you knew it, so that's just my general advice that it can happen to anybody. So if it happens, you know that we discuss it on Obodo today that okay, Sister Bree discuss about it because they will come for you. It's not really like, it may be your ex, it may be an old friend, especially because of Facebook, social media. They will call, they will see your name. And through
Yeah.
another person, they will get your number. If they don't
Yeah.
get it from you, they will ask your friend to give the number. So it's going to happen. So that's just my own take.
Thank you so much for all your contributions. Uncle Francis, we appreciate you. God bless you. Agbayin Adaleo Eshegoni. Thank you so much, sir. And somebody said soulmate. SMT said soulmate because I described that person. It's not even me. Ola, you're the one that says soulmate. What does that
That
mean?
I mean, that's in that moment, that's what it will feel like. It's a lie, but that's
But
what it will feel
now.
like.
We
Yeah,
involve now, don't we?
we
Soulmate.
do.
Soulmate in
Yeah,
90,
we're telling
1990.
stories.
1990. Are they still going to remain your soulmate when they are knowing your life in 2025? What does that mean? I
Hmm.
mean, leave that.
The grass always seems greener on the other side. So
Mm,
just remember that somebody is watering the grass or it is fake. It's one
yeah,
of the two. So water your own grass and flee. If you see anything like this, you need to run fast
yeah,
away. Just flee. Don't entertain the thought any remotely. Don't tell yourself you are intentional and you sit down there. You will fall
yeah.
on Bola by mistake. Oh. Just let you know.
Stay away from exes. Uncle Austin, stay away. That's what we are saying to you. You didn't stay away. Now you are polygamous at 60. It is well with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And one thing, Auntie B, don't save them. There are 8 billion people here that can save people. Like, just save yourself first.
Abby, Abby,
Yeah, don't save people, man. It's dangerous. So I even have immediate family members that I've blocked because I was saving myself.
Abby.
And they have compelling stories that I could, like immediate family that I could help. But it was dangerous for me, and I removed myself and I blocked.
Absolutely. Yeah,
You know,
that's self-preservation. There's nothing wrong in it.
yes. Don't save people. Don't do empathy. Sympathy. Somebody said school reunion. All I'm
Yeah.
saying is that you should go to your school reunions, but always be with other people. Be with like-minded people, and the person that is going to mistakenly come on to you, then they're not necessarily premeditating it either. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're not necessarily premeditating it too, where you can see it from afar. Stop looking for premeditation. This is why people say it is never a mistake. I like, we know that, but stop putting yourself on such pedals too. Don't
Yeah.
wait for premeditation before you know that. Don't put yourself in. You see, I was watching that Ife's video. I actually watched the podcast.
Yeah.
And there are quite a few times, if you watch the full podcast, quite a few times the husband call her out and we're like, no, this thing, I know I took you to my ex's wedding, but this thing is dangerous. you
She said it
know?
doesn't matter because you are confident and you are yeah, I was trying to look for the video to play, but it doesn't matter. Somebody
She eventually admitted to it, but that, no, it's just dangerous.
Adanas, who was it that said it? You see said since the fair got married, the way she's been dishing out all this advice about their marriage is not even 6 months old yet. I pray that their marriage will last.
They'll be
But
fine. I think she just opinionated, that's all.
she's very opinionated, and that's all right. But
Yeah.
I read a comment somewhere where someone said, just because because she's made it sound like, oh, this is for confident women, this is for women who don't have any esteem issues. You made it sound like it's a thing about esteem. That's how she made
Hmm.
it sound. Going to an ex's wedding with your,
No, it's not. It's not. It's
that's
too
what it,
far off. It's too far
yeah.
off. Yeah.
So
It's just
yeah.
one of those things that the scripture clearly tells you flee.
Why is the husband even going? Why are you going to your ex's wedding? Why?
They are doing the overwokeness stuff. Nǹkan tó bá Will Smith àti Jada Debitan dé nìyẹn. They are doing being overwoke. They want to, there's nothing wrong. They always think they're wiser than the rules. It's okay. Everybody might collect.
It's okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Ola. I really appreciate it. It's been a long time we had you here, but it's always a pleasure to talk to you and bounce ideas and conversations. Thank you
I'll
so
give
much.
I'll give Marriott the credit. Marriott suggested today, so when I was on my own show, so I said, it's Auntie B. I'll join him today.
Thank you. Marriott. Oh, bless you, darling. You know I love you from Tikpe Tikpe. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, my brother. I'll talk
All right,
soon.
Auntie B, we'll talk some. Bye.
All right, bye. Bye. My love to Lola and your beautiful, beautiful kids. For those who don't know, Man of Prestige, Ola is a marriage coach. He and his wife, they have marriage coaching, and they have books also free of charge. So all you have to do is just go to manofprestige.com, and yeah, to download those books, and also to contact Ola is Man of Prestige on YouTube. Man of Prestige. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate everybody that has contributed, from Uncle Francis to Uncle Patrick to Ola, Lightning, everybody that's called in on the comment section. You see, you're on fire tonight. Oh my God. Your comments, that they make sense. Where she's opinionated, but she wants to shove her silly ideologies down her followers' throats. When the issue starts now, they won't come and tell the followers that the foolishness has. They're talking about Ife. It's okay. Ife just got married, and she married very late, which is okay. I'm happy for her and her spouse. But you know what? What they say? Experience is the best teacher. When you've been at this thing for 20 something years, you will know that experience is the best teacher. Because now, the other day we talked about surrogacy. She was saying I have a perfectly healthy womb and I don't want to carry my children and all that. It's okay. So, yeah. Go to, if you want to know more about what Ola does, it's manofprestige.com. And that's the link on the comment section. And it's also on the screen. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you've learned something from this. Please, in closing, some of you have not liked this video. You've enjoyed all the stories, personal stories that people are sharing about their situation. What else do you want? Ladies and gentlemen, Obodo Farm, Kile too fair. What do you want us to do? Even me, I shared my own about an ex. We shared all the ex's story. Yet, over 500 people watching, and the likes. At last, if you don't keep quiet, look, whoa, if you don't keep quiet, zip your mouth. Stop making noise. We don't even have 300 likes. Before you step out, please give us a like. I appreciate you. If you learned something, please give us a like. Share it. This is loaded. It's one of the best shows we've done in a long time. People have shared their personal experiences about why going to talk to the ex is opening a window that may likely lead to a bottomless situation whereby you end up marrying for £300,000. Uncle Austin is subject of discussions up and down now because of talking to ex. There is a reason why they are an ex. So this is my stand on this situation. If you're unhappy in your marriage, say your marriage oti bàjẹ́ pátápátá, everything is done, you've tried everything, counseling didn't work, like the other our sister that called in the other day, the other minute was telling us about how she did everything about it didn't work. Everything you've done, it didn't work. Leave jejeje. Even Atlas is telling you to like it. Yes, like it before you leave. It's better for you to leave and start again, instead of you to put people in an emotional war. There is no way these wives are going to be friends. There's no way the children are going to be accepting this situation. You cannot explain why daddy is home 1 week, 2 weeks, is out 2 weeks, 1 week. No, it doesn't work. I say no categorically with my full chest to polygamy. Polygamy is evil. Polygamy is emotional abuse. Polygamy and cheating, we say no. It doesn't work. It's filled with battles, spiritual, physical, emotional, name it. Nothing good comes from polygamy. So, for everybody that is watching tonight, give us a thumbs up and stay away from your exes. Listen to the stories of Uncle Patrick, Uncle Francis, and me. I will share my own one ex's story. Nothing good comes from it. There's a reason why. Leave them in the past. They belong to the past. Don't reconnect. Don't bounce off ideas. Don't say, okay, Shebi, they are not marriage counselor. They cannot save your marriage. Leave them in the past. There's a reason why they are in the past. The reason why they are in the past is because they were not meant to be in your present or in your future. So, I hope you've learned that. If you are here now as a woman having an emotional connection with your ex and you are talking to them, they say, Shebi, he's harmless. He's never harmless. Don't do it. Only pain and bitterness comes from polygamy. No, sir, is saying. Thank you, no, sir. Those who no go, no. Those who don't go, they no say, no. There's nothing there. Thank you so much, everybody. Before you leave, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video. We've been here for 2.5 hours. I hope this blesses someone. As with all our shows and our videos here, is always it's not just to discuss, to yap for hours. It's for learning, for education, and to help someone out there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I heart you very much. Thank you. Please give us a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you guys. Thank you. No, sir. Bye, yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Love you guys. Monica, see you. Millionaire Jones Bay say, very interesting live today. God bless everyone who connected, shared, liked, or came into the studio. See you all soon. Yeah, we'll end on this note. God bless you guys. I love you, and we'll speak soon. Leave exes where they belong. They belong in the past. Leave them, Jari. It is well with us. Bye, guys.